you expect?
I'm not complacent. I mean, well,
Be honest.
I am complacent. I'm not adjacent to what you were saying. No.
Come on, be honest.
I'm not complacent. Just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. I'm not complacent. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Just let me go. Just let me go. I'm not adjacent. I admit it, I'm still complacent. Yes, ma'am, I'm safe.
Yes, ma'am, I'm safe.
Called the people and they told me, go to your happy place. I'm not complacent.
Yeah, be honest about it. Come on.
If I'm honest, I'm still complacent. Just let me go, just let me go. Just let me go.
Can't do that.
I didn't do anything wrong.
What'd you do?
But I feel like I've done everything. I'm not complacent, I'm not adjacent. Just let me go, just let me go. I've done all the steps, just let me.
Yes, I'm safe.
I'm not complacent. Just let me go, just let me go. I'm so complacent.
8 a.m. bookings, 8 a.m. flights. I'm flying on United for the night. Sending out a text, I'm alright. They serving Cardi, but I'm drinking something light. Pilot said turn the phones off. 7 miles in the air. No air, got my thoughts in it. From the heart, shawty authentic. My next whip gon' be all tinted. Made a withdrawal last night, it's all printed. Next chain on Serena, girl, it's all hidden. I needed someone, you was all hidden. Damn dog, no, I can't even explain it. Felt like shawty had me on retainer. Just another option, probably entertainment. Never been a part-time, never that. I'm in a new headspace, first class, right above the clouds. Now scared to fly my whole life, I be looking down. Got my head in the clouds, shawty, I ain't coming down. I ain't see it at the time, but I'm sure I see it around now. 8 a.m. bookings, 7 mile heights, 600 miles from my home, long nights. 5 a.m. up, getting ready for the flight. Mama raised a risk taker, always roll the dice. I done cut them all off, run it back twice. Every day's a blessing, bad days really come and go. I done been to hell and back, doesn't mean I should've though. Yeah, doesn't mean I should've though. Gave me signs so I should've known. Plenty ways that it could've gone, and I can't even let you know. You got another situation, so guess I gotta let you go. Number ain't changed, but guess I gotta let you go. My addy ain't changed, but guess I gotta.
I just wanna make you a little jealous. La 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 la. Legend, legend. Dub, go. It's Friday where my freaks at with a good smoke. I'm tryna turn a bad girl to a good hoe. Nigga showing crops outside with a CeeLo. Been a little while since I seen that nigga Debo. Sorry, but I'm no Laurie. Where's Elo? Got a bad bitch stroking my big ego. Neck so clean like I slapped on C-Glow. Gambino, Luciani, Don Vito. Cash rules everything around me and Gino. Cop the Delino, Hef Tuck, Stretch Casino, Escamino, King Heem, that's Petrino, Sig Sawyer, dig deeper, Pastorino, Cash Molino, me Milano, Ass Vecinos, Blast the Blocker, Sergi Parker, Gran Turismo, I'll stuff ya in a locker, Ask for Dino, Pass we know, Dash Ligo, Ask Seagull. Let that bitch breathe. That bitch breathe. A true surgeon, body bags and bigs bourbon. New purpose, pull up stunting, the news urgent. Who's lacking, who's packing, who's serving? Who's working for these dollars and who's serving? Who's searching for sweet moves when the move's certain? Just watch the stars aligning, the move's perfect. New Da Vinci moves swiftly, dudes hurting. And they'll surface to see you worthless. So lace up your boots, call up your troops. My clergy rep me scurry, all of y'all better shoot. I was calling on the 30 while I was walking with the deuce. Every price of being great, gotta pay it when it's due. Know my nigga shot water, just stand, it was flu. Left hand with the state, my right hand with the duke. That's a semi-cock loaded like a fucking Nike screws. Plus that bitch precision got it, told him get it and I got it, pussy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's yeah. Anyway, I don't want to do that. I'm just feeling better a tad bit. I don't want to stress my vocal cords. That'd be crazy to get sick all over again. But welcome to the dojo. Welcome to the GBG dojo. Or as you guys may know it, A.O.C. We are the dynamic duo that tends to get in trouble for just expressing our thoughts. Mind you, we're malleable in how we approach life and things. We're not so stringent. We're willing to accept different angles and different things. But somehow, some way, we still get in trouble for just saying what we're thinking about. You know? We don't add, we don't take away. We just think and talk. And you guys get upset. Not everyone, of course, but some of you guys. Shout out to the Lieutenant General. It's a cold day over there in sunny California. There's not enough heat being produced by the sun itself. So my brother is wearing a hoodie. I'm in Georgia. It is always cold when it's around this time of the year. This is nothing abnormal. All right. So I'm wearing a jacket, and I always wear a jacket because I'm homeless, don't have much clothes. So
now y'all homeless ain't as bad as us out here. All right. It's not as bad as our homeless out here. It's not.
Wait, your code is not as bad as our code.
So, no. I'm talking about y'all homeless.
Right.
Homeless.
And how if I'm cold in an abandoned building, they have nothing. What do you think?
Because see, I can't afford it, but our mayor, the city, they always got heated places for people to go to, even on the streets.
First of all, okay, couple things. One, if they're black, they're about to get $2 million. Okay?
It ain't that many black people. It's just to tell you that now. It's like me and like 4 other black people. It ain't really that many left. So you're looking at less than 5%, maybe. So you ain't got, especially in San Francisco, it's like less than 5. So they might as well just give me everybody's 2 million and just add it up. Yeah, just add it up.
I think I would say the same thing too.
Yeah, because I think for the people that they forced out that couldn't, grind and stay. Just give me they 2 million just as a symbolic good gesture of the care that you guys have for them. That I think that would work out. And then I would buy a bunch of KFCs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a flood the hood with chicken. So it's gonna be up.
Actual chicken or like the chicken y'all already got?
I mean, I'm gonna franchise it out, and I'm gonna put like owner operators in place that we should have the representation that we ain't never had. That's what my focus gonna be, to get representation.
Why you didn't answer that?
I'm not at liberty to discuss any ongoing matters. Any ongoing matters have to be sent
I'm
to
with you. You know what?
General
Totally
counsel.
understand.
It's all general counsel, man. That's all.
Just know I support you and whatever you want to do. Okay? Whatever.
I support somebody that got 20, 30 million coming too by way of the government. Absolutely. The government wants to send you 30. Absolutely. They got my support. Man. So you said 30 million on the way? Yeah, anything you need, I'll let you, boy.
For sure. I'll support whatever you need me to do.
Anything you need help with, I got you. Anything. Oh man. Shout out to my guy Harrison. He's in the building early. We need to make sure we get a sound bite for him that says stand on business. That's his thing. That's number one for him.
That is number one, isn't it?
Yeah, he always standing on business. Shout out to Harrison. He's standing on business. Oh, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We got a phenomenal show for y'all here at the Dojo Lounge. And so you guys will not be disappointed. My spirits are very high. Unfortunately, as you get older, bad things happen. I'm just going to tell you that now. Yeah, if you have older parents or people in your family that don't have a lot of support, I advise you guys to reach out to them, because the scams that go on, they are turning them up this year. They're turning them up this year. I was just reading about a scam. Well, I shouldn't say I was reading. Somebody was actually involved with preventing it, but man, it's a dirty game. Let me tell you what they did to this old man, right? Let me tell you how this scam worked, right? So the old man gets offered a job. He does, and they offer him a job online. They create a company, right? And this particular company is like mystery shopper or gift shopper, right? Mind you, the guy is older in age, so they send him a check. And look, everybody, please listen, because anybody can be a victim of this. So just please listen. They send him a check, and then they send him a letter with instructions, a 2-page letter that instruct him of everything to do, right? And the first thing it says, the check is a few thousand, right? And the check is on the paper where he follows instructions. This is what it says. It says, go to your bank, deposit the check or cash the check. I mean, they'll probably let you cash it depending on your standing, whatever the case is. And I want you to take your portion of the funds, keep that for yourself. And the remaining portions, what I want you to do is become a mystery shopper. And I want you to go to Target, Walmart, and I want you to purchase their gift cards. Just what we're doing is we are a third-party company, and we are set up to have mystery shoppers to tell the experience that these companies are getting, and we're going to ship the data back to the corporations, right? So the sad part is, right, the way that they did it was this. They told him, look, get the gift cards, scratch the back, open the whatever the features are, and take pictures of them and send it back to us. Every single one, just to show it. And then tell us about the cashier or representative that helped you, and tell me what your experience was like with them. And I'm like, yes, it is an old scam, Nick, but the problem is they slightly adjusted every single time. It's just sad, man. It's just sad because people really be believing this stuff. See, the problem is y'all young and it don't really impact y'all, but every single time they just adjusted a little bit.
It definitely impact all young people. They used to send them to our school accounts.
Ooh.
If students that was desperate for money, they'd be like, "Hey, you want to earn a quick $700? Doesn't take more than a couple of hours," and it sounds very similar to that.
Yeah, it works. It works. It really does work, and it's pretty sad. But like I said, it's like a numbers game. You send this out to 20,000, 100,000, 50,000 people, and all you need is a few people to hit. It's like gambling, and you can't really catch them, right? Because if they're in another country and stuff, like, you can't really catch these people there. But they target people like crazy, and people really believe in this stuff because internet companies are abundant now. You can literally create a company out of nowhere, and it's how you gonna argue with it, because everybody can be a corporation at this point. So it's kind of sad, man. So you guys take care of your loved ones, especially older ones that are up in age, that don't have a lot of support, because they are the primary targets of these people. Just to let you know. And it really does work. They got all kind of scams, man. I'll give you another one. It's a random one though. Old man wants to go fishing. Where he's from, let's use an arbitrary state, right? Let's just say he's from, I don't know, Florida, right? But he's relocated in California. They'll send a letter to him claiming to be some type of government agency that will license you to fish, right? But they want you to send this. Now, mind you, you live in California. They want you to send this payment back to Florida, right? So you can get your permit to go fishing in California. People really do this stuff. Like that permit not gonna work out in California, but it's just crazy the type of stuff that people actually fall for. It's crazy to me. I don't want to go fishing that bad.
Sorry. No. If anything, we just do it the illegal way.
Oh man, yeah. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, but listen, protect yourselves. At all chances you get, protect yourself. I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you why, man. I've been seeing a lot of videos about. I seen this one video that's an old video, but it got me thinking about what's gonna possibly happen to a lot of people. Let me see if I can find it before we jump into the show. I know I've seen it earlier. Why do those videos always make you feel bad? Come on now, where is it at? I must have misplaced it. Oh well.
What's good, Spencer Campbell? Shout out to the chat. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the A.O.C. show.
My bad, Harrison. He said don't do that. He said don't do that. Don't.
Why we can't say he's standing on business? I'm missing.
Oh man, he really hates that stuff. He hates that stuff. He really does. He does.
But Harrison standing on business.
Yeah, he don't like it. He don't like it at all. I'll be rolling.
Hey, we got Information Jack, or Convoluted and Misinformed with Harambe Jack. For the $2 ball says, you're right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that support.
Saw all kind of scams, all kind of stuff going on. That's all I could tell y'all. Let me see here. This is what I want to start with today, G. I can't find that video, and it's not pertinent anyway. But no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. I got too many videos, man.
It's okay. We'll go over them during the Let's Entertain This.
That's a fact. I'll find it then. But this is what I want to talk about first, right? Let me pull it up for you here. I want to jump right into it because I haven't given my thoughts or views on it just yet. And I know you probably haven't either. Are you familiar with Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock.
Yeah.
Perhaps you may be familiar with them, right? This video is just a slight introduction of the small few that they have going on here.
Look at who Stephen A. Smith is. Let me see what he's standing on. So I read his memoir. It was laughable. And that's why I call him Stephen A. Myth.
That you betrayed me? Did you tell the folks that? You bitch. Did you tell them? You fat piece of shit. Did you tell them that?
Oh, that's one. I'm sorry. That's one. That is funny to me. So you got Stephen A. Smith, you got Jason Whitlock. I want to start there. Also, you got Shannon Sharpe and you got Steven Jackson, which, in my opinion, is a lot of hate going on. It's a lot of hating going on, in my humble opinion. But I want to say this. You think so? You think it's hating too? Okay, that's
for sure. Nah, for sure. Shout out to Tony Golden for the $2 boss. Another A.O.C. episode. Let's go. Thank you, sir. What is Jason Whitlock doing feuding with? Where did this even come from?
So I'm gonna have to just be honest with you, right? I've sat here and thought about it for a minute about Shannon Sharpe, because Anton did a video earlier where he was talking about gatekeepers and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's gatekeepers. I disagree with that argument to a certain degree, but Stephen A. and Shannon at the top, they up there, right? And then everybody else, the Steven Jacksons, they might be great at basketball in their sport, but when it comes to actually podcasts and all these things, they not really on their level. They not on that level in the media yet. And you know, Uncle Shay got it rocking with the Cat Williams whole interview. That thing,
I mean, blowing it out, just going crazy over there.
Yeah, it's like the second biggest podcast interview ever, something like that. Crazy.
Yeah,
right?
Joe Rogan being the first. Yeah,
and he might pass that up, depending on the road that they go. Right, but the point is this, right? I have to admit something that a lot of people might disagree with, but I think Jason Whitlock is possibly being a hater. I can't say definitively yet, but I think possibly being a hater, and I'm going to tell you why. Stephen A. Smith, right? Because he did a review on his book, right? Let me see. I think I have the actual video of it, right? Yeah, I do.
Stephen A. Smith is the Kevin Hart of the sports media. Smith is a plant.
Yeah,
Disney and ESPN installed Smith.
Yeah, I don't think the audio works really well on that one, right? But he bought his book, reviewed it, whatever the case is, right? This is my view on this. Stephen A. Smith is not an athlete. He's not an athlete. Why are you so critical of him is what my interest is, right? He should be critiquing athletes, things like that, right? He's a sports writer, right? Stephen A. Smith don't play sports.
didn't he? He did in the past, didn't he?
Regardless, he's not active. If he even did play in the past, he's not active now, right?
True enough,
and he hasn't been active for at least, I would argue, 25 years, 30 years.
True enough.
So the way I look at it is like, why are you critiquing him as a journalist or a writer when your job is sports? To me, that's a little off. It's a little weird. You attacking journalists and not so much the athletes. That should be your focal point. You shouldn't be really worried about what.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he expanded that focal point maybe a couple years ago when he made that statement about black women and Black Manosphere took on, Jason Whitlock spitting that spit, and then Anton interviewed him, and so maybe he's expanded beyond just sports conversation. But the problem is, like I said, what is the issue? I don't know what it is.
The issue is somebody's winning and somebody's losing.
Oh, you think he pulling a
No, it's just a fact. It's just a fact. He not winning. Stephen A. beating him in every regardless, he beating him in every category.
Yeah.
Everything. You lose. And this is the only thing I don't like is that we're not speaking about him because of his great ability to critique sports. He's going at another person, right?
Yeah.
If you look at Steven Jackson going at
Shannon Sharp.
It's why aren't you speaking about the sports stuff? Why are you speaking about, you see what I mean? What it is an influence of YouTube, like you just said. This whole thing that's done here, they're taking it there. If you notice that a lot of their podcasting is very personal now. It is not just fixated on the sports and their ability to break it down, critique that. It is, you know what? Let's talk about other personalities. That YouTube has blew up in a way that we haven't even recognized. And that's why I say it's a limited time before the things that we do in this space get trampled on by the huge industries and their corporate money. It's a huge way because they are all. I'm watching people do live streams that never live stream. I'm like, this channel live streaming now? It has seeped so far into it seeps so far into it that you're watching. These people are like, get this YouTube stuff is really, really pushed into this. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And so I see that with the Steven Jackson going at Shannon, and they're going at the winners, right? And the problem that I have is and this is just the truth about it, right? Stephen A. and Shannon are the winners. And I see nothing but jealousy. Because you could not make another argument that is not jealousy. Stephen A. don't really mention nobody else. He don't really mention nobody else. Shannon Sharp don't really mention nobody else. They conduct themselves professionally, whether you think they're a sellout, a lame, or whatever you want to call it. That's a different story. But I will say this. One thing you got to respect about Stephen A., whether you like him or not, forget he get to the bag. But you know what I'm saying? I need a job, Stephen A. But I'm just playing. But in a serious note, if you look at it, when it comes to ESPN, when it comes to Walt Disney, how he operates on that show, he went to his own show and talked like this. He didn't do it at his boss at the show where he's employed. He didn't do that there. He conducted himself professional. I'm not doing this on yours. He's showing people the actual way to operate. And what he did was he won so much. He's given himself a position. Now he can talk his talk. A lot of times people think keeping it real and they never make it. They just be talking and they never made it. So I just been noticing that a lot. I'm like, man, that's crazy. It's a lot of hate going on.
I don't know. What the thing about hating to me is I just don't understand it. Like I can't comprehend why somebody would hate when all you can really create instead of hate. Like just make something better. Or do something better. I don't know why hate though. To me, it just don't make any logical sense. But that's just me though. Maybe I'm off on something. Or maybe what it is, hate brings attention. Right? That's the other thing too that I've noticed. If you think about all the most popular TV shows and stuff like that, typically they're not positive. They're really negative and tend to have haters on them, or I don't know what you want to call it, but maybe it's strategy behind that. Maybe he's thinking, I want a little bit of the attention, so let me hate a little bit or a lot of it. I don't know why I don't know what he did. I didn't see the review. I don't know what's going on.
I just look at a lot of hate, bro. I'm just being honest with you. It's a lot of hate. Even when I think about corporations going at each other, McDonald's versus Burger King, they might say a funny advertising, but that's about it. That's about it. If you look at corporations, they really don't allow their employees to speak bad about other companies.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the Twitter jokes that Wendy's be sending at other.
Well, so this is the thing though. Wendy's are not competitors. They ain't. If you look at Wendy's, you pull up Wendy's market cap right now, and I'll take a guess. It's probably $5 billion and less. As a matter of fact, somebody look up Wendy's market capitalization for me. I bet it's like $5 billion or less. I don't even think it's that high, right? They're not competing. They're not competing with McDonald's. They're not competing with they're not competing. Now, it is entertaining, but if you really even look at it, that's like a internet employee. It's not even like specifically, right? It's not like me or you in our Wendy's uniform and we go to another company and talk mess about them. It's literally social media jab. So it's kind of in that realm, but it's like it's interesting to watch it play out. But it's a lot of hating going on. See, told you. Told you.
Well, there it is.
There
it is.
They're funny. It was funny. We all like the entertainment, but they not in that. They not. Because if you think about it, nobody responded. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. So they didn't say nothing. And shout out to Jack. Jack said this is belated. Yeah, shout out to Jack. He said this is belated support for Aaron O. You were on. This might be risky, but I saw it yesterday. That was a good show. You really did up the combo. I can't stay for the live, so I have to catch the replay. Shout out to Cheeky. Rawby in Florida is the GOATs. No doubt. Shout out to Jack. I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate that, man.
But yeah, so it's just hating, bro. That's my opinion. I think it's hate. I think it's hate
too. I just don't, because I don't understand it. He has no the thing is, for me, if I can rationalize it, I have a better chance of calling something else. Right now, it's hate. I'm not disagreeing with that. I don't understand why he's doing it. Nobody was talking about him.
You know exactly why he's doing it.
Because he a hater.
And I'm gonna be honest, right? You have to really listen. Stephen A kind of rocked on him. He like, nobody will hire you. Not lying.
No,
not lying. Now, that doesn't mean his critique is not accurate. But is it pertinent? Is it relevant? Why? Why'd you pick his book to write about? He's not he's not an athlete. So it just didn't make sense to me. It just didn't make sense to me. No matter how I look at it, I go, I can't sell it. Now, the Steven Jackson part, to me, is hate because y'all said nothing about his skills or abilities before that show went crazy. Y'all say nothing.
What? I'm out the loop, man. So is that the next clip, Steven Jackson?
You ain't see that? Oh Lord, let me see. Let
me see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll pull it up on my end.
Let me see, man. It shouldn't be hard to pull it up. Give me 1 second. I don't want you to talk, but hold on. Let me find this. Steven Jackson versus Shannon. I'm sure he got something to say. I don't know if I want to watch all that though.
I got a 5-minute clip. It says Shannon Sharp responds to Stephen Swift disrespectful comments about Cat Williams' interview. Let's see. Yeah. Shannon Sharp.
Damn, nah. If you've seen the Steven Jackson video, there's a little bit of hate involved. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to it. I'm like, damn, Steven Jackson, why are you doing this?
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Okay, it looked like this is playing it. You want to share the screen or you want to?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. This is all news to me. Well, I knew they were beef. I just didn't know why. I'm like, what's the problem? Why you beefing though? All right, let's see here.
Because when you can't compete, you beef.
All right, here goes nothing.
I just want to talk about. I got a couple things I want to say about the Shannon Sharp Cat Williams interview. I look at that whole interview differently, bro.
What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we got NBA superstar Steven Jackson, Stack 5. he's reacting to the Shannon Sharp interview with Cat Williams. He accuses Shannon Sharp of clout chasing and also hating on All the Smoke podcast. And he has a lot to say about Shannon Sharp as an interviewer and the whole Cat Williams situation. Let's get into it, and we'll discuss this after.
I just want to talk about. I got a couple things I want to say about the Shannon Sharp Cat Williams interview. All
right, I'll put it regular speed. Just wanted to get past that guy talking.
Yeah.
Look at that whole interview differently, bro. I look at it different. Considering, you know what I'm saying, we have one of the biggest shows and we've had guests that a lot of people can't get. We look at that interview a little different. Much love to all y'all. I just got a few things I want to say about that. And it has nothing to do with if Cat was telling the truth or not.
All right. Already that's crazy to me.
Cat is my homeboy. Cat is me and Matt homeboy. That's our homeboy. We went on movie sets with Cat, hung with Cat. Cat is not lying. He don't roll a blunt. I sat on this bus with him for a couple hours. That not roll one blunt. He had a chick rolling all his. He is not lying about that. He is not lying about none of that. He's not lying. He had somebody rolling and all that. And if y'all do remember, just put a 5 up. Just put a 5 up or the hand 5 sign. Do y'all remember the video we had with Terrell Owens? Do y'all remember that interview? Talking about real All the Smoke fans. Do y'all remember that interview? Okay. Bet. So y'all remember that interview. So y'all remember how hard he was going on Stephen A. Smith, right? Y'all remember how hard he was going on Stephen A. Smith, right? Hard, no freaky. But as you see during the show, when he was talking about Stephen A. and saying the things about Stephen A., me and Matt was making sure that we let him know, Tio, you our boy, but we with Stephen A. too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say about him, but we kept pulling him back. You know what I'm saying? Because we with Stephen A. So we kept pulling him back to like, okay, yeah, we feel you, but you know what I'm saying? We just didn't let him go in on the man because we got a relationship with him. And on All the Smoke, we don't want, as much as we love Cat, we love to have Cat Williams on the show, but we wouldn't want no show like that because we got relationships with our guests and we ain't clout chasing. If y'all notice, we ain't doing no clown on our show. We ain't doing no dumb dancing around, doing no clown. We ain't doing corny people. Like we ain't clout chasing. We ain't bringing people on to demean people. We ain't doing none of that because we got relationships with our guests. And y'all wonder why we get the guests we get because we're not doing clicks. One, we a fan of the people we bring on our show. And two, we try to give them their flowers. Now, you can't control what your guests say, but as an interviewer, you have to know how to pull back. Because if you're willing to just let somebody come on your show and disrespect everybody without pulling back at all, that shows that you just like Noriega when Noriega had Kanye on his show. You know that they're going to say something crazy, but you still let them go on and not pulling them back because you want the clicks and you don't care about your guests. See, we have a relationship with all our guests. You know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't want that type of interview because we care about, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have a relationship, but Shannon has no relationship with his guests. No relationship, because he didn't take up for now one of them. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm not surprised. To be honest, because low-key hated on us. My people never lie to me. It's people that I love that I talk to every day that's in these offices. He hated on me. He tried to hate on me and Matt with our DraftKings deal. He tried to hate on Wayne. He tried to hate on Prime. That's just the truth, bro. But the show goes to show. You might be from the country, but that don't mean you from the hood. Because if you from the hood and you with people and you got somebody that's talking about people you with in front of you, you pull back. You don't condone. You don't let them go off. If somebody around me talking about Matt, I'm gonna be like, hold on, bro. You talk about Matt around somebody else, but not about me. And that's not true because that's my boy. And I'm not finna condone it. That's my people. If I with you, I'm not finna let nobody talk about you in front of me like that, dog. I'm just saying, you don't do that. You don't do that. But it goes to show he don't have no relationship with his guests. You know what I'm saying? Clout chasing is easy, bro. To get clicks is easy. We can easily have somebody come on our show and get clicks.
We don't believe you.
But when you got some type of respect for your guests, you gotta pull back. You can't just let people go crazy like that, dog. You can't. Because them same people took time to come on your show, bro. They took time to come on your show and do the interview to make your show look good. You got to protect them people in some kind of way, dog. You can't do that. You can't do that. Everybody got their opinion on the interview. That's my opinion. A lot of people got an interview that ain't got no shows, that don't interviews. My opinion is, I feel like if he had a relationship with some of his guests, he should have pulled some of that back. He should have, because look, you can make it without clout chasing. You can make it without bringing somebody on your show to say crazy. Like, you don't have to do that to be successful, bro. You don't. You don't have to do that to be successful. And we showing y'all, dog. We showing y'all. We don't do none of that clown.
Did you see that last comment?
Nah, I seen it.
That's
To be successful, and we showing y'all.
You salty because you didn't get 22 million views.
To me, I hear a lot of hate.
I do too. I don't think I need to hear much more, to be fair.
I don't think you're gonna hear
he
nothing
repeated
else.
himself too. This dude Steven, he sound like he hating. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, so Steven Jackson's a retired NBA player.
Yeah.
To me, let me tell you why you know it's hating. Let me tell you how you know it's hating. Because why offer your opinion? If what he's doing is trash and he not better than you, why do you care? As a matter of fact, since he hating on you and you don't like him, this to your benefit. This is to your benefit. This is sad. This is some sad stuff right here. I don't know.
I just a couple of things is, if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't finish it. I watched it 2 days ago.
Crazy, man.
Cat Williams was saying, why didn't you stop them from saying things that wasn't true about me?
Facts, he did.
So if Shannon Sharp has an interview style where he allows his people to speak, why would he switch that up? Why would he be inconsistent now that Cat Williams has the chance? And apparently all of those guests have been on throughout the years, I guess, more than 1 year. And he didn't say anything until now. Now it's a big deal. And the numbers are starting to show it's a big deal.
Let me tell you why. See, this is why it's always important to listen for it, right? Notice he said to some degree they speaking about journalism, right?
Yeah.
To some degree, right?
Yeah.
Notice he said, right? Because when you think about journalism, it's supposed to be objective, right? When you hear Steven Jackson say, "Oh no, he don't have no relationships with any of those people,"
yeah,
because if we have relationships with you, we gonna stop people from telling their truth or speaking their free mind or giving their opinion. We gonna stop you if we got a relationship with you. That's what he just said.
Yeah, he says I'm going to display some level of nepotism.
That's
so. If you're going to say I'm going to be biased, then maybe you shouldn't be in a interview style podcast, because that's what it is that he's doing.
Thank you.
And why is it that just because he's doing it that way, it's a problem, and because you're not doing that way, it's not a problem? Why can't we accept that? Hey, both of these things exist. People like Shannon Sharp for his interview style, including the 22 million. They enjoyed all of that type of interview style. And ain't nobody show up to yours at that level of degree. Why is it now a problem? Or maybe it was, and we just didn't say nothing. I don't know, because he said, well, he's been hating on our podcast. He hated on Dion. He just started throwing names in there that we can't even verify. He's doing what it is. Cedric the Entertainer, Steve, what's his name? Steve Harvey. What's his name? Like the dude who played the crackhead / Santa Claus. What's that dude name? The church. He played an organ on the church. Dang.
I don't even know if I watched it.
Anyway, he's doing the exact same thing those comedians did to Cat Williams, and Cat Williams said, "Hey, these are not true." Ricky Smiley, there we go. Thank you, Lucky Marie. Shout out to Lucky Marie. You can't be upset at him for clearing the air after several different lies apparently. And then in the very beginning, he said, "I'm not even going to address whether or not he's right or wrong." I was like, wait, whoa, you're losing. You lost me. When he said that, I'm like, then what are you addressing?
Because listen, he wants to. This is why it's hilarious. He wants to critique the person that interviewed him. Like you see what I'm saying? Like if we, this is why it's hilarious. If we was watching sports, right, and an athlete comes on, goes on the podium, out here goes off. They say, "Hey, let me speak to the coach," because you could have got him off that podium. You know what I'm saying? You could have objected. You could have. That's ultimately what they're saying. Shannon turn the cameras off. Like they want. It's insane, but to me, it's nothing but hate. I cannot see it any other way.
I agree. I think that's some real hating behavior right there. I just don't know why you got to do it. I don't understand why you feel so compelled, because nobody asked or nobody was curious about his opinion.
None at all. So I just looked at it. That was just some hate, but it's cool. But the key that I was looking at is they're turning their shows into their personalities. They're creating ops. They creating ops. So like now, Stephen A got an op with him. They can get the beef going. Shannon got it's drama infested. It's no longer objective sports conversation. It's a mixture. So if you watch these shows, they don't fixate and focus solely on sports. They talk about every aspect, personal aspects, wives, children. Like they're willing to go to all these spaces. And I think YouTube has seeped into this world. I really, really do. I think the YouTube personalities that got really popular and big, I think it's seeped into it, and they see, oh my God, look at all that opportunity. And I think they're just like grasping to try to take some. That's what I saw, at least.
I mean, I think that's an explanation. We wouldn't know, but based off of how this is playing out, it does seem like that. It seems like more and more of what we see play out in YouTube live streams and panels and all of that is finding its way into the outer world, which y'all keep saying does not exist, or in the real world. Now we're starting to see online podcasts, because the thing about podcasts is you record them and then you put them out, so you can edit all of this out. You don't have to do this.
Thank you.
So if you choose to do it, you want to do it. It's everything you want to do. Same. That's why what's his name? Joe Budden and what's his name was beefing for at a point. The dude Cameron. Melissa Ford said that Cameron and was messing with a little under, you know what I'm saying? And Joe Budden released Melissa Ford saying, yeah, there were little girls in there or something like that. And Cameron was mad at Melissa Ford and Joe Budden for, why would you put that out? It's a podcast that you edit. You could have edited that out, but you kept it in there because it's salacious.
Everything's drama infested. Like I'm telling you, that's what's going to be what it is. So you're going to see all these corporations get behind all these big time already stars, and you're going to start to see YouTube personalities filter out. Like slowly, they're going to push them to the back burner. They're going to start having requirements for you to be able to do the stuff that we're doing right now. I foresee that happening.
To try to filter.
They're going to put roadblocks in place. They're going to put money behind certain personalities that can garner up enough attention, and they're going to limit other people's abilities below that. I'm telling you.
To do what? Like, are you seeing? Do you have a
to live stream, to have these conversations? Like everything is about to get like it's going to take a minute, but they're going to come in and filter all this stuff out. And you're going to see what's pushed is people like Shannon, people like Stephen A. They're going to focus a lot of their attention on them. It's going to be crazy. I'm telling you.
I don't think it's going to work because I think that's happening with Twitch. So if you're familiar with Twitch, like that platform, it's not being productive because they're doing that favoritism that
I know. I
Right.
know what they're doing. They giving a lot of money to some people that very popular on YouTube and tell them, hey, live stream over here. I'm watching it, but I'm telling you, it's gonna start playing out. I'm telling you, they're gonna start trying to limit what people can say and do and all this stuff. It's gonna be much more gatekeeping on YouTube than we've ever seen. It's coming.
Well, I agree. It's already happening. The moment you start doing the whole new terms and conditions, and you start reading and looking through, and it's more stringent than before. So it's already happening. But the question is, because there are platforms being created like Kick and Rumble, right? Those two are the more newer and up and coming, more so Kick than Rumble. I think that's where the limit is. Now, if YouTube and Twitch, well, the fact that I can say two names means that it doesn't exist. But if there wasn't a monopoly, I think they'd have a lot more power to do that. But because we are in the internet age and we are in the stage of creating more platforms equals leveling the competition a tad bit. If YouTube decides to do that, it's just going to repeat what Twitch was doing. And then people are just going to go to a totally different platform. They're going to try to, yeah,
maybe, but I
people.
don't know.
Let me say this: people that have the pool will be able to do that because not everybody has that pool.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I just don't know.
What we do know is we got two fucking haters.
They definitely,
I know that we got two haters for sure. They was hating heavy.
That's how I interpret it. It was hate because I'm like, okay, Stephen A. He doing his thing, and Whitlock, he don't have the pull right now to cover this story or get anybody to care. He just don't have it. And Stephen A. kind of ethered him in a lot of ways. Even if you think Stephen A. is corny, lame, whatever you think about him, he still ethered him. He really did. He kind of lightweight. Even if he didn't so-called destroy any of the claims that Whitlock was about, who cares? Why are you even making these claims for a guy that's not a sports person? To me, is insane. It's insane. But it goes to show you. When you start doing your thing, the haters will come. That's why they say you ain't doing nothing unless you got haters. Shout out to Cellulite Podcast that's supporting the content. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. But I'm just telling you, I think it's hating. So the moral of the story is look out for the ops. Look out for the ops because they come in every single area, every way. I'm telling you now, ops will be this corner, that corner. You're going to be getting attacked everywhere because this is where it's going to. It's getting to drama infested, everybody becoming ops. That's just where it's going. Like they've been attacking Skip Bayless for a minute now, but now they gonna monetize. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be different because even Skip been using his platform to clap back at the so-called haters. I'm telling you,
and I think that's the best thing for him because it pulls in the attention people be looking for. I wonder what his thoughts are off air, and it's like there it is. He got it right there.
The only next thing they can do is you be a fan and you win a chance to actually debate these people live.
It's gonna be the panel. It's gonna be a read, boy.
We just gonna see how it works. I'm just saying it's ops, and drama. That's what's gonna be happening.
Do you realize that some people said these boxes are gonna die out? Nobody's gonna be in these boxes no more.
He's wrong. People are wrong about that. People want both options, and you can get to more people without physically putting them into place. That's just the truth. So we'll see. Let's get to some of these friends. And I see you ain't got the beanie on today, so I'm nervous now.
I don't have the beanie on because while I was out and about, I left the heater on so I wouldn't have to wear it because it'd be cold out here in these abandoned buildings. I got 2 lights. That's it.
If you want the city to pay for your abandoned building, you got to move out here to the Bay because our mayor's just sending all kind of money to these people. Yep.
Then why so many over there on the whatever that place called?
Because it's more fun. Just listen. You like doing street interviews? Go ahead. Pull out your camera.
When have you seen? Whoa, Paul. When you seen the street interview again? Explain that to me. Somebody's
No. What I'm saying is that's part of the art. All right, you got to explore the real world, and they are people too. So you got to go out and reach out to them and have those tough conversations.
Reach out to who?
The homeless people, the ones with a voice.
Barely. All they need is one more pipe of the Fenty, and they done for it. I don't want to hear barely voices. I want to hear legitimate ones.
You don't know.
I don't want to hear whispers when you're trying to speak loudly because you just can't do it.
You don't know how they got under that bridge.
You tell me this. You over there. How about this? Since we support each other.
I'm not an objective interview.
Come on, big bro. Come on, big bro. Go help a brother out, big bro.
No, I'm an endangered. Listen, us here, we endangered species. See, you are a visitor. You have protection of the visitations. Okay. So
if all of these people got protection, then why did Jalen Carr get bit twice? And she visited one time. She got bit 2 times more than she visited.
There is no way.
She got bit twice, bro. Visiting
Absolutely
one.
Not. Jalen has never been bit when she came to the Bay. It's because she just didn't, she didn't tap. Look, you got listen. As they say, you got to check in.
You got to check in with the homeless or the gangsters. Which one?
You got. Listen, pick your poison. Pick your poison.
I'm not going to do no street interviews over there, man. You do
it. I think you can do it, Mr. Cheeky Band. I think you can do it. Let's dive into this friends, because every one of us has them friends. Let's dive into the friends.
And a lot of men are so surface level with each other. I mean, you can see 2 guys decide to be friends off of the fact that they both ordered Hennessy at the bar. And
that new 2K is dropping, and there you go, you got a new bro, and then y'all playing 2K, and then y'all decide, man, let's just get out the game and go get a drink. And now you got a bromance.
I really want to understand what is women. Why do women hate that men have friends or men have a?
No, we don't.
It's like y'all hate the fact that we got quality friends that we can just chill with.
I never wanted mine to not have friendship, be outside or enjoy their life. Or
I believe women are
some women.
Oh yeah, my
hold on,
Thank you, brothers. I appreciate that.
But
I think women are jealous on how easy it is for men to get along with each other.
Purpose of me bringing that up is to go back to your question. I'm not saying that male friendships are an issue. So let's make that clear. I love the fact that men can go to each other, but I do not think that men use their friendships as much as they could. A friendship bond between 2 men should be stronger.
Majority of men don't talk about real life things amongst themselves. Like, you guys
are you in real men conversations?
Well, let me make sure that was the end.
A lot of men are so surface level with each other. I mean, you can see 2 guys decide to be friends off of the fact that they both ordered Hennessy at the bar.
Yeah, so that was the end.
So I'm gonna ask, right? Do you have the clip of the guy talking about how friendships work and he didn't know the birthday situation? So
I don't think I have that one. I think I know the one you're talking about, though.
I have that one, and I'll be playing that one, but right after this one, because that's ridiculous. I don't it's so odd. It's so odd hearing women's criteria for things that they don't like. Men don't typically talk to women about their male friendships, at least from my experience and understanding and kind of what I've done and seen other men do. We don't say, Johnny was going through a rough time, we listen to what's said, deal with it, and keep it to ourselves for the most part. The only men that are so bad at that are married men, because I don't want to say nothing, right? So married men tend to be very similar to women. They're women when it comes to passing of information. But when I'm thinking about like the homies, most of the homies, girls don't know what's going on with me. Just like when I had my girl, she didn't know what was going on with them. We knew what was going on between each other. And from that, she's thinking that's not really y'all friendship not deep.
Mhm.
Well, you don't think it's deep because we're not communicating to you the depths of our friendship. You do that with us. You won't believe what you're right, because I don't care. And then they talk about their interpersonal issues and what's going on with their group, and like, Jasmine did this and Jasmine did that, and we've been friends since high school, and she's always been. And it's like, okay, so I'm finding out the details of your friendship, but I'm not doing that with my homie to you. So I know how your friendship works. You want to know how I know you hate everybody in your friend group? Because you talk about how much you hate them. It's not that I'm just coming up with this. I think that's so interesting because women will do that. I think that's what they just did. And then they place value on things that don't matter. You don't know his birthday or his rising moon and rising sun? I'm straight. I'm next to you, sleeping with you. Why the fuck would I need to know his rising moon and sun? Why do I care if he's an Aries or a lion or a fish? I don't.
Well,
that's the homie.
I think because women, for their type of friendships, they have more of a strain on one another because they need to share the emotional load. So they need to, like, men know, hey, yo, man, she's probably going through something right now. I ain't about to bother him about this, and that. Nope. Nope, not gonna do it. They not about to dump their emotional load on their homie, right? Especially if they can avoid it or they can get it solved, whatever the case is. Women, the reason why you hear women say, I don't have a lot of female friends, because the upkeep, calling every day, every other day. Right? Do you have to call your homie for 3 months? Ain't nothing gonna change, right?
Nah.
That don't happen with women relationships. That don't happen
That's
with women relationships. If they ain't talked to you, I ain't talked to you in 4 months. We ain't friends no more. Like they damn and wonder if we even friends now. So men don't work like that because we're not normally taking all what's going on with us and dumping it off on them. Women do that. This is why women are emotionally stressed out from their female friends. This is why it happens.
So this is what I was talking about.
Don't understand. I've noticed that some women don't understand how men can have friendships without knowing basic knowledge about each other. So I'm explaining to you how. For example, me and my homeboy, we were all chilling at my friend's house, right? We're having a big get together. And one of my friends said something about his birthday. So I asked, hold up, when is your birthday? And he goes, it's tomorrow. I told him happy birthday and he said, thank you. Then his girlfriend looks at me and she goes, wait, hold up. How are you his best friend and you don't know when his birthday is? Y'all have known each other for so long. How do you not know when his birthday is? Because I'm not you. What? I'm not his girlfriend. I don't need to know his birthday. You got to remember his birthday because you got to remember the day, get him a gift, and put some thought into it. Me and him been passing the same $20 back and forth for 8 years. It's low maintenance, and that's why it works. Men aren't friends with each other based off of knowing every single little thing about each other and every little secret. We're friends because for the past 8 years, we have both seen every dumb, embarrassing, and dangerous thing we've each done. And every time afterwards, when we were at our lowest, we looked at each other and was like, same time next week, and we hung out again. That's how we did it. Now I get it.
And then look, some women, of course, get it, but she goes, and this is why men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Because she doesn't understand that the complexities of a friendship doesn't determine the depths of it, but the experiences and overcoming of tragedy does. You heard the man say, we've been using the same $20 to get by for 8 years. We've been broke together. We've seen the most embarrassing, stupid, and death-defying things we've done and looked at each other at our lowest point and go, we'll be here again tomorrow. Because what's understood doesn't have to be said. Have you ever had like a life-endangering moment with a friend and you just been like, we could have died. And that's all you say. And y'all both go, yep.
Well, it even got it more broken down when I saw this next video. I said, man, what am I seeing here? Hold on. What am I seeing here?
So, y'all, I had a celebratory dinner with my friends now, my close friends, for a party of 13, right? Tell me why only 2 of my friends at the whole 13 showed up. And the dinner was at 6. The dinner was at 6, y'all. It's now, what time it is? It's now 7:18. Don't nobody better invite me to their birthday stuff, to their baby shower, to their bitch, I'm not coming. I'm talking about my closest friends, y'all. Yeah.
Now, you see how different that experience is? I'm gonna just tell you this. See, if I call one of my homies and I say, yo, meet me here, or you good, they never miss it. They don't miss. If they say I'm gonna be there, they gonna be there. Don't work like that with women. Don't. That's why I think Fatty said on his show, he said, you know, I send an invite to like 40, 60 women. And I know that maybe only 2 will show up. But the guys, no problem. The guys say I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna be there. It's no problem. But the ladies, but oh yeah, by the way, I have a headache. Oh, I was busy. It's many reasons. And that's what you got to understand. See, if this was me, they didn't show up, I'd have been like, they probably had something to do. Probably couldn't make it. And I wouldn't say, like the comment said, these are your real friends, only the 2 that showed up. You don't know. You don't know what they had going on. You don't know why they didn't show up. You automatically jump to, and this is why this is important. She said, don't y'all invite me to anything. Don't y'all invite me to anything. I'm not coming to your parties. You ain't even speak to them first. You ain't even let them tell you that, you know, before you did this. So what kind of friend are you? What kind of friend are you if you're going to jump to a conclusion before
Well,
the information?
and to be fair,
I don't like being fair. Go ahead.
To be fair, women have a fallout with one of their friends every other month, and they find a way to get back together. It's so I'll never talk to her again. And here she come, not standing no business. You can't believe, would you believe the same girl that did the same thing 20 other times did the same thing again? I said I never did with her again. I can't take women's friendships serious because the repercussions of their friendships are so minuscule. There's absolutely nothing if they're not friends anymore. Oh my God. You're just going to meet a girl 2 more months from now. Oh, she's kind of cool. Like, I don't know yet. The she's kind of cool. I don't know yet thing. She's kind of cool. I don't know yet. I like her vibes. I can't wait till 6 months from now. I knew I should have trusted her. Oh my God. It's so women that she didn't mean that, because watch her be in that same friend group that was all 13 of them about to be her and Jesus' disciples. Watch all 12 of them in the tribe of Judah gonna be together, having a grand old time, shaking ass on each other, doing whatever they do when they go to the strip club, whatever club they want to go to. Yeah.
Friends.
I am so over only having crisis friends. Like, I would say 80% of my friends won't come to me when they need something. I wouldn't get birthday wishes, wouldn't get Merry Christmas or anything. They will only come to me when they're like, oh, I have this thing that you can help me with. Why do they do this? Because they know that I'm very low maintenance as a friend. I wouldn't mind helping them. I still don't mind helping them. But in my heart, in my little rating system here, I'm going to put them a little lower now because I need to spend my time and energy on the people who actually matters. Because imagine like not remembering someone and think of them as a backup plan. I'm very pathetic in this regard, and it's completely my fault. This is a big fight.
Now, mind you, the very first video, we don't have these deep, intimate, relationships. Well, it turns out women are foregoing, right? These friendships because that type of experience they have. Oh man, what does she need now? I got to do this or this, that. These relationships are stressing women out. They getting stressed out. They like, man, I don't want no friends. Like to the point where they say, I don't want no more friends. I don't want no more female friends. This is why you hear women say, I only got male friends. Because they male friends never stressing them out.
And these are it's the same reason why when men go, if she got all male friends, she a red flag. And the first ones to say, that's not true. Be the ones with all male friends. Because I've met so many girls that say, I'll be friends with males because it's just simpler. It don't be all that drama. And then the problem is they cause drama once they get in the fucking male friend group, though. And that is just mind-boggling to me. It should be fine before your happy-go-lucky ass who can't make friends with other women want to come over here. Not a problem. Because there are some girls that are really, 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 really cool. Really cool. But to be fair, most girls aren't that cool. I'm sorry. They're just not. Most girls are not that like guy cool, right? You guys are feminine, girlfriend friendly cool, but it's a different vibe when you with the guys. When you with the bros. Like, for example, perfect example. I went to Aruba. All the homies brought they girls, and I brought I had a +1 as well. Everything revolved around what we wanted to do for them. Where do they want to go? We're just gonna let them, and we just follow along. Like, bro, what if we don't want to do this? Oh, we just gonna do it. Like, just calm down and let it happen. I'm like, oh my God, okay. And that's when I knew, like, okay, we can have different kind of fun because y'all aren't the same kind of fun. Y'all just not. And nothing against you, right? Respect to the differences between genders and sex and all, but y'all not the same kind of fun. Y'all like lame kind of a little bit. Well, most of y'all.
I think the battle is, that they say men and women can't be friends. That's the battle. So,
and that's typically because they are either semi-attractive, somewhat to somebody. They always say you can't be friends because of that sexual tension. But I'm sorry, there'd be some cool. For example, I had a dyke friend, hella cool. Never was a problem, like ever. Gate was the plug for women, alcohol, and drugs. Like any vice you needed, she had it, and she was cool as hell. But she was not attracted to none of us, and we weren't attracted to none of her. I'm just saying.
So if there's an attraction, then okay. Well.
Typically, because niggas act goofy when they're attracted to a girl, and then sometimes some niggas act goofy. Some niggas be like, that's why he had blah blah blah. It's like that's when like weird stuff to him. Like, you a weird ass nigga, bro. What are you doing? Like, we don't do this. Why are you doing this right now? And then you look in the corner, some light skinned chick with gold and red hair parted. Oh, so we found the loser in the group. Next time we doing something, we just gonna exclude you, buddy. But for the most part, women are just not the same kind of fun. It's the same reason why I would like to hang out with my dad if we go to the market store or something versus my mom. My mom want to go look at dresses and girl stuff in the female items, and I'm trying not to touch the bras because bras got cooties. And then with my dad, I'm on his shoulder, taller than everybody, just chilling and vibing. He let me ride in the buggy. It's different.
Yeah, the friendships are different because guys like different stuff, and they're low maintenance because guys solve most of their own problems and they don't push their problems off on you. And if they do, if they do, they know which friend to go to,
and we take it serious. Take it serious. If you say, "Fam, I need some help," 20 deep, nigga, what's going on? Hey, fam, I've needed help before, and I did not expect to get the help that I got. Rolling deep. I said,
fact.
Damn, it feel good to know I got niggas that'll roll.
Listen, because you don't say nothing. So when you say something, they like, oh, okay. Because normally it ain't been no problem for 9 months. You ain't asked for no solving for 9 months. What happened? Oh, okay. Look, you
On
can't
the
even get off the
road.
phone. Yeah, yo, I'm having a problem. Where you at? Like, they don't even let you get through the sentence.
The first thing they say is drop the location. And then in less than 10 minutes, somehow, some way, they all teleport. And you be like, what's going on? Oh, now we straight. We good.
No, it's true.
Bet.
Hey, you heard about this girl math, guy math started with 100 thing that they've been telling me about?
No, but I've heard girl math, boy math before.
Yeah. So supposedly there's this girl math and boy math about men start at a 0 or 100 and women start at 0. I think she describes, I don't know if she does it well, but this is what she said.
Guy maths. So obviously, when a guy meets a girl, right, he's at level 0 with the girl. He intends to build.
For me, like, there's no like set date. It's like, yo, I want to be married by this time. You don't choose the date before you have the man.
But then when a girl meets a guy, she already has all these, pre-notions and, standards and no, standards are okay, like expectations of him. Do you get me? So let's say he's starting at 50% for her. So like, and then obviously as the guy is getting to know the girl, like she's going up in his books. But like, as the girl's getting to know the guy, he's going down because obviously like she has more expectations for him and whatnot.
I feel like men have an excuse for everything,
Oh
Women,
my
it's so
gosh.
much more straightforward. It's either I like you or I don't.
Yeah, because you guys have an agenda before you even meet the dude.
No.
You know, yeah, guy math.
His rebuttal was wrong because she was wrong, but that was a good rebuttal. It's like when you get the answer wrong because the whole equation was wrong, but it was still like a good, very good. It was a very good response, though. Excellent response. But this couldn't be more backwards. Women are more direct when they like you, but y'all won't even approach a man, look them in the eye, and say, "I like you." I don't, and I'm trying again, Aaron. This is my first time ever having a New Year's resolution, by the way. So kudos to that, right? I'm no longer a virgin in that department. Take that, society. Now, my New Year's resolution is to be more understanding and more calm. Of course, while I'm on YouTube and having discussions, because y'all are the only people in life that actually make me quote unquote uncalm. Because I'm trying to understand. Typically, I just walk away and be like, okay, you're stupid. I can just leave, right? But when you're managing a channel and you can't do that. So how can somebody say they're more direct when everything that they do is convoluted and indirect and nuanced, including the purpose of a relationship when you enter into it? How does that work?
Well, what she said was in the beginning, a woman have all these thoughts about what you should be like, and then when they meet you, they slowly take you from basically 100 all the way down to wherever you at. And a man don't have these expectations. Well, not they have a standard of what they like, but expectation of who you are, they figure that out as they go, because they're not coming with this motive or process or of, if she's not this, that, we can't go anywhere. It's like we're gonna see where it goes and build up from there. And she's saying for women, they already know what they kind of already want, and you just disappoint them and lower your ranking from there. That's basically what she was saying.
Yeah, that is what she was saying.
It actually sound about right too. Like it sounds like that's kind of
well. I mean, it sounds almost right. The reason why I sound almost right because it's almost as if men are. She's saying men don't have a base level of standards. Women don't start at 100. We'll say they start at a strong 85. Right. The 15% is reserved for the automatic standards. Like, hey, if you got OnlyFans, for most men, I think that's a no-go. Like, I don't want everybody to see your coochie like that. That's just me though. Just saying, not saying it's wrong. 15%, but you're starting off at 85. Okay. There's other things like, you know what? Was you fucking with my homie before? To me personally, that don't matter. But to a lot of guys, that's going to matter. Right? They've got those kind of not sub, but like standard foundation settings,
Wait,
right?
what you mean it don't matter if she was messing with your homie?
What I mean is, to me, if I'm the homie, right, and I break up with somebody, and one of my homies say you want to talk to her or whatever, that's not gonna bother me.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
but the inverse then. So, or the
No, because it's too much. No, I don't want to have to deal with either one of y'all. To be
because
honest,
I make jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you already know. Like, like it's gonna be hard not to say nothing. They got to experience it. So
yeah, and no, see, and I don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with the fact that you was just with him, and I know him. Me personally, I don't care because once I'm done, I'm done. I don't even know who that is. Well, when you need help, you're gonna come back to me, and I'm gonna let you know.
I'm with you then. So we kind of had the same view. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I ain't mad at you. I don't feel no type of way. I just hope I could still be my, jokes and type of self from time to time.
Don't get mad at me if I go, well, you probably ain't hitting it right. The reason why she acted up, but don't be mad at me. You left the door open for that, okay? But we're all good. Okay. But yeah, no. Me,
It's a little dangerous. I agree. It's still a little dangerous though.
It is. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I just don't. I think for the most part, most men's standard for women is not nearly as hard to meet, and we're not looking to disqualify. We're looking to qualify. Like, man, as a matter of fact, I've seen this happen before. Man, she do this shit, and it's a red flag, but she also do this, and it's a green flag. Based off what she's saying, it sounds like all women recognize as red flags, and then they don't acknowledge any of the pros. All they do is con. And then by the end of it all, you're like, wait, I thought I was a good person. I thought I was a good guy. We were vibing. No, you were liking her. She was choosing not to like you after the fact because you don't meet so many points. You're missing things. So yeah. And she got the nerve to say they're direct. That's the part that's throwing me. That's throwing me for a loop. What's the last direct thing? Just men and women. I want y'all to both reflect. What is the last direct expression of a thought, idea, action that you've experienced from a woman in the last week? Both of you guys. Women, think about when's the last time you was super direct within the past week. It was to a significant other or somebody you may be talking to. And men, you do the same. When's the last time that happened?
You mean just super direct? I'm always super direct.
Not for you, from the woman's side, since women are so direct, according to her.
They not. I talk to women all the time. They talk around. Listen, I solved this one problem, right? Because she didn't know how to tell somebody, right? They was doing this like Secret Santa or White Elephant, whatever it is. You know how they do the little gift exchange.
Yeah.
She didn't know how to tell this guy that he got the wrong size for not a phone case, but a cover for like some type of device, right? I don't want to say anything. I said, tell him. Men don't care. Just tell them what you need. And I said, you know what? I told her exactly what to say, right? I said, you just say it just like this, right? I'm not going to say what it is because it's really, really
Right.
good. And I'm not going to give people insight to what I can. But I told her. She went back. Next day, she like, I said exactly what you said. And he wasn't upset. He wasn't nothing. And he went and got it exchanged. And now I love it. It's perfect. It's just what happens. I'm not kidding. It's a real life story.
I know you're not kidding. I know it. I know.
They're afraid to hurt people's feelings and all kind of stuff. They're not as afraid.
Well, it just depends. It depends, right? Because this is where race does actually matter and culture does matter a little bit.
Oh, so you asking me to race? I'll tell you.
Asian. I'm right.
I'm not gonna say nope. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
You thought you what? What happened to you saying you was gonna tell us?
Nah, because you know what? Because they watch my show, so I have to be careful. They watch my show.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
So I have to be careful. I don't.
So to the Asian woman who he assisted,
I didn't say she was.
I know you didn't say it. I'm making a very strong estimated guess. This is a educated estimated guess, right? Not to say that women that are Asian can't be direct, because we all know who Angela Knight is, and she don't mind telling somebody real quick, you're stupid. But to the Asian young woman, because I'm going to go ahead and mark out black. I'm going to go ahead and mark out. It depends on what part of India, because they will tell you straight up. I'm going to go ahead and mark out African, and that's about it. So she can either be white or Asian. That's my guess.
That's probably why you a red flag.
That's fine. I could be a red flag all day. Those same two races don't mind me. It's the other ones I got to worry about.
I don't know. This one right here said you're a red flag. I think she was talking about you. I don't know if she put your name in the comment section though. You heard what she said about you?
No, it depends. The way she holding that mic and her mouth being open, I don't know how I feel about it, but
that's what she said about it.
Why are you a virgin? I'm sorry, we're kind of grown. Most men have had sex. Not that many virgin men out here left. Why are you a virgin? It's gonna be my reason for not being a virgin, not because of the sex part. Like,
so this girl don't want a virgin because you a virgin, not because of the sex. It's because why you a virgin. Why are you a virgin is the problem, not the other part of it's just why, so it's problematic, it seems.
Okay. That's it. That's the video. That's it.
That's all. That's because she said virgins are red flags, and her reasons for this is because why are you a virgin? We're grown. Like, why? That's a red flag. That's what she said.
And her not understanding that she a red flag to me personally. Look, you know what's so great about red flags? When you both got them, they cancel out. It's like, yeah, you may think it's a red flag for me. Hey, not mad at it. And then when I look and think, you think that's a red flag, and your only explanation is because why? You didn't provide an explanation. You're just making a double question because why? Then I will go, oh, okay. But see, here's the thing that I've learned. Most women say they don't want something and then go right to the thing they don't want, or just realize they haven't experienced what they don't know they want yet. Then they start, well, what doesn't he like me? And you know how many older women have said to younger men, you too young, you a baby to me. And then in the same night, they back hurt and they ass hurt from all the fucking clapping.
Absolutely not. No, I wasn't ready.
That 26-year-old was going to
no. I wasn't.
What happened to that? What happened to that? You a baby.
Absolutely
I would never. You my son. I mean, he's just pounding, boy. Pound town. Pound town.
Oh man.
You know how many older women have said that to some young man? And that young man said, oh, I know what that means. I know what that means. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, so what I've learned is when they say things, you just got to make them stand on business. Because how many times have we proven they're not really good at that? They actually quadriplegics. So why do they keep talking about standing on anything?
I wasn't ready. Now, mind you, we get a lot of pushback, right? So let's shift on. We get a lot of pushback for bank accounts, right? Get a lot of pushback, right? For sharing accounts. Listen what this lady told me.
Found out a deposit in my retirement account hadn't been made in months.
Oh.
When approached, was told it was withdrawn to pay bills that I'm not completely aware of. Spouse got incredibly irritated and defensive and said they would figure something else out and not touch it again. Doesn't seem to understand why I'm so hurt by this and why it feels like it damaged my trust. Also, doesn't seem to have a problem paying a few $100s on their hobby each month despite this. Yeah, my trust will be gone too. And I feel like if there's a bill that we're struggling to pay, shouldn't we know about it? It's definitely not like divorce worthy, but it's definitely
not,
fucked up about it worthy. Like, why would you do that?
I don't know. You say not divorce worthy, and it's not. But nigga, you stealing. You stealing. When you steal something, what you're hoping is the person don't see you do it or find out about it in the store. You stealing from the 401k, hoping things just get brushed up under the table and you can go on and keep maneuvering. Because if you do it one time, guess what?
And we don't know if it's a 401k either.
We don't.
I can assure you it's not. Let's be clear. I can assure you it's not. You cannot steal from.
You can't. Yeah, you just can't be pulling.
No. It doesn't work like that at all. It can be something else, but it won't be that. But it could be just an account that they have set up to pay into their retirement account, right? That, if you have an IRA, you might put the money at the end of December, just flood some money in there to lower your tax burden, right? You might do that, right? Who knows? But the point being, the money was missing from their account. Now, do you still believe you should have joint accounts?
No, I never believed that.
No, security boss said one pot.
And me and security boss be going at it all the time. She already know my belief in marriage is dwindled. First of all, if you get married, my question is why? Not because I don't think it's good. Just what was your reasons? And how does that look? You didn't see this, but on DJ Hamp show, he asked it, Aaron, this is why I like shows that implement people who aren't on the internet, right? DJ Hamp decided to pull from his connections of kids he's coached. They're all in, college age, right? And they're not on YouTube. And he asked them their experience and their thoughts about women in relationships. Guess who they sounded like?
Red pin.
They sounded like me. Weird, right? Because we're all kind of experiencing some of the same stuff. It just so happens we're sounding similar now. Wow. Off the internet, no pills to be swallowed, no red, no blue, no purple, just experience. And you know what one of the young guys said? Mind you, Sugar Bum thinks he's attractive, and I saw that in the comment section. Didn't freak out, being a cool baby daddy, right? Didn't even mind, her wild ass statements about another fucking man while I'm on the panel. Another conversation. She thinks he's super attractive. And guess what that super attractive person, a Sugar Bum ass, says? I'm looking for a woman that has some kind of finance because she needs to be contributing to the household in some kind of way too.
Yep. I've heard
and that. I said, oh, that's so interesting. It's almost like I've been talking to the youngins and the people that's younger than me about, hey, what's going on out there for you? And guess what? I have. And they're saying exactly what I've been saying. And guess what? The same ideology he had, I had just a year ago till I kept listening to these goofy ass women. And now I had to go super extreme and go, you know what? House Husbands 2024. And guess who solidified the point and said, I have an understanding of it now. It's starting to make sense to me. DJ Hamp. I mean, GBG.
Hamp is coming to the light.
Oh. Hamp is, look, man, when I tell you everywhere GBG goes, enlightenment happens, whether it be me or you, because when you're on other shows, you be killing it too. And I mean, it's just GBG just is full of geniuses. And that's why A.O.C is special. And why when you put the ski mask and you look like this avatar on our screen, on my screen, and you have it in your name, people tend to think to themselves, oh, holy fuck, those guys are good. Those guys are chef's kiss breaking this shit down. It just so happened that two of the best in the game happen to have a joint show together and rep the same, coalition. It just so happened to be that way.
Dirty game, man. I gotta go back and watch that show now. I'm not you know me. I've spoken to my experience with these joint accounts. Listen, you get I don't know, man. It's just the access and the things you can do, and ultimately, because stuff like this can happen.
This woman who is upset with her man goes on Twitter and puts out all of his banking information. I'm talking checking number, routing number, a bank card, PIN, everything. And Twitter, the scammers go crazy. People are literally paying their rent, paying their car note, door dashing food. They're literally clearing out this man's bank account. And all this woman has to say for all of her crimes is this. You see that? I feel complete. No, sis, the only thing you're about to complete is a jail sentence. This woman who is upset with her man.
It's 2024. I'm working on
I
my.
think she was from where say she from? Atlanta, an Atlanta woman. Oh,
She would be dead Atlanta woman. Oh my God, bro. Wow. They like
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be understanding. I really am. I'm trying. And I'm not going crazy, right? I'm not going the way I would go. Typically, I'd be out of here. I'd be like, oh,
that's like, to me, that is insane.
Jail's not enough. It's not. Jail, there's got to be more than jail for that.
I don't know what you can do. Like it would traumatize you. I'll tell you this. It would traumatize you as far
I
as
would never, ever get joint anything. You can't even stay in the house with me no more. Living together separate, living apart together. LAT, remember that? We covered that. A solution. Yeah. That's what I'll be doing for the rest of my life. Look, you stay where you at. I don't need to know nothing about your finances. You don't need to know nothing about mine. After this, oh man, what? And then guess what? Guess what? All the women are gonna say, stop trying to bring the issues from the last relationship to me. Well, she got a vagina just like you do.
Well, I've never met a woman that don't bring her issues from the last relationship to the new relationship. I've never met one.
I'm sorry, because we're human beings and we're going to do that. So guess what? We correct the mistake. We go, you know what? Last time this happened, and went left. Just for the and you know what's so crazy? The same women that would tell you, don't bring the issues from the last girl on me, is bound to do the exact same thing. And part of you is like, I knew this was going to happen, but I just didn't want to believe it.
Yes, sin, that is definitely illegal, sin. Absolutely. Look, sin want to defend it. Sin is like, is it illegal though? What sin? That woman will legitimately defend anything. She will legitimately defend anything. Okay, it is insane. Shout out to the Red Pill Ranger. He says most men are red pill by default. They just reject it because of the stigma around it caused by red pill rangers and the extremists. What's good, fellas? What up? What up, Red Pill? What up?
What's good, dog?
What's going on, MC Heavy Tits? How you doing? Hopefully you was not hanging out with this woman from Atlanta, because now she gets no friends. She gets no friends. No friends at all. Okay.
What's up? MC Heavy Tits.
Yeah, MC.
Hello. And then we got Jarice, who was on the show. He was on the show with me.
Jarice was on the show?
He was on the show.
Oh, word. Shout out to him then. That's what's up.
And he says, but MGTOW is a fringe movement. It is. It is a fringe movement.
Oh, no, look, don't worry. Don't worry. we gonna slow grind how we do. I heard this story. I gotta get your take from this one, bro. I got to listen to this. And don't mind the braids and the clothes. Don't judge none of that. Just listen to it, okay? Don't judge nothing.
I am African American.
Yeah.
And my partner is African. But I won't name the country as I don't want to make it obvious. But we live in America.
Right.
Okay.
We have a child together. And apparently in my partner's culture, a child's name must be chosen by the clan leader or head of the family.
Yeah.
Now, though I appreciate my partner's culture, I carried this baby for 9 months.
Yeah.
I had 28 hours of labor.
Right.
28, many hours.
Many.
Had to get stitches in my private area. They had to overstitch. So I believe I should have the final say as to what my child is named. The dad is so adamant that my son may have his surname, but I want his surname to be double barrel. I don't see how people I've never met can get to decide my child's name. Furthermore, without being pessimistic, if me and my partner are to separate, I'm the one that's going to stay with the child. I will have trouble traveling if our surnames don't match.
Right.
You understanding me?
Yeah.
If he wanted his child to have his surname and also a name chosen by those in the clan, he should have married me first. Am I in the wrong?
Was she not aware of that culture before she decided to have a child? Like this is come on, man. Like come on, this is simple stuff. This is how is it that in one clip, one video, we see women saying we find ways to disqualify men the longer that we stay with them? And then this woman didn't find out this side of the culture till she was about to have a baby. How are they marking their disqualifiers? That should have been like number one for me. In my head, I'm thinking that's probably a big deal, right? If I were to have a child because I'm having sex, right? Mind you, how is it that you're having sex and you're not thinking about the wow? Why? There's so many things to think. Oh, Aaron, I'm trying to be understanding. That sounds rude. How much foresight must a human being lack in order to have sex and get pregnant? Because she didn't get pregnant on her first go around, I'm assuming. So you've done this multiple times and never before or after doing it, after it was all said and done, you didn't think to yourself, you know what? I kind of wonder how this is going to work if we have a kid. And you know he's from another culture. You said he's not. In the video, the African guy goes, I'm African American, and he's African. And you don't think
he's the only one that's supposed to think, according to her. Listen to what he should have done this. He he's the only one that was supposed to think. That's why it's hilarious to me, to be honest, right? That's why it's hilarious to me. But the ending part, if he wanted all that, he should have married me. They always find some way.
Wait. He's what? Say that again.
Yeah,
play that. I missed that.
I'll play it again from the jump.
I missed that part.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it.
I'm African American.
Yeah.
And my partner is African. But I won't name the country as I don't want to make it obvious. But we live in America. Right.
Okay.
We have a child together, and apparently, in my partner's culture, a child's name must be chosen by the clan leader or head of the family. Now, though I appreciate my partner's culture, I carried this baby for 9 months. I had 28 hours of labor. Right? 28, many hours.
Many.
Had to get stitches in my private area. They had to overstitch. So I believe I should have the final say as to what my child is named. The dad is so adamant that my son may have his surname, but I want his surname to be double barrel. I don't see how people I've never met can get to decide my child's name. Furthermore, without being pessimistic, if me and my partner are to separate, I'm the one that's going to stay with the child. I will have trouble traveling if our surnames don't match.
Right.
You understanding me?
Yeah.
If he wanted his child to have his surname and also a name chosen by those in the clan, he should have married me first. Am I in the wrong?
He shouldn't have married me first?
He should have married me first.
Wait, so she's not married, but he said her husband. Wait. Oh, this is so wait. Is she married or not? Now I'm confused. So he did the thing that most men in the 80s did. Wait, there's more.
I don't remember. It's probably a little bit more. I'm not gonna get into. I don't think it's nothing pertinent. I think they just answer something.
So you're telling me she put it on him because he didn't marry her. Okay, so I agree. It's his fault. It's not, I agree. But the problem is when you take my approach, you get considered a red flag. Wait, we're losing options here, Aaron.
So I just want to be clear. There are women that are married, right? This is the hypocrisy because B-Love is here, okay? B-Love says she is correct. He should have married her. I should drop a link just for B-Love, right?
Is that something you want to do? I'm fine with it.
You drop whenever you're ready. This is the key, right? This is the key. This is why it's hilarious. There are married women that don't want to take their husband's last name. So getting married means you remove choice? Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it doesn't matter. None of these things matter, married or not. This is why I say, what is married? Go ahead, Aaron. Finish.
But that's the point. You see how quick they are to try to defend this? Oh, yes, he should have married her if he wanted this, and that. A married woman could say, no, my kid's still gonna get, I'm keeping my last name and I don't want to give him yours. She could still do that. This is why it's hilarious to make it seem like that decision could change everything.
Wait, hold on a minute. I'm going to share something. Right. And I think when we reviewed this on it was Sharon's channel, but I had it saved to react to.
Shout out to Sharon.
Yeah, shout out to Sharon. I had it saved because I thought it was interesting myself. Hold on, give me just a second. I gotta make sure I'm in the right one.
Gotta be careful because I remember.
Here it is. Found it. Okay. Let me share this. All right. Make sure my screen is there. We go. We're there. This right here.
So back then you were gonna put what I said, you gonna do it regardless. Because I just felt that there was something for me and I needed the support from you. Why did you need that? Because that's what I wanted. I'm asking you why? Because I just couldn't get rid of the damn stubborn family. You weren't even trying to get rid of.
Why is it doing this? Let me see.
I don't know, but I think I played that video that you sent me, so I might have it somewhere. Damn. It's cold blood.
I just
You know the truth. You know the truth. Wouldn't have made a difference. It would have not made a difference. It wouldn't have. They said you to go to P Ray.
Wow, that's old school. That's old school. Let's see. Let's try it now.
So basically, you don't give a fuck what I said. You gonna do it regardless. Because I just felt that was something for me, and I needed the support from you. Why did you need that? Because that's what I wanted. I'm asking you why. Because I just couldn't get rid of the damn stubborn fat. You weren't even trying to get rid of it. I wasn't considering.
This is.
Listen, you're absolutely correct, but at the end of the day, so you just wanted a quick way out. That's right. Exactly, yeah. Okay. That's exactly what it was. But you're gonna go through it.
Damn, that's cold.
Regardless, though, right? Right, but I needed the support, and you were my husband, so you should have been supportive. Exactly. Girl, fuck that shit. No, at the end of the day, you should have been supportive. So basically, you.
Oh, so if they were married, and this is the mindset of women when they get married, what does it matter if we're married? Because he asked her, so he's gonna do it even though I said no? Absolutely. Why? Because that's what I wanted to do. But why? Because that's what I wanted. I needed that for me. Why? Because I couldn't get rid of the stubborn fat. You weren't even trying. Yes, you're right. I wasn't trying. Like, why are we subjugated to this stupid? It's just I'm trying to be understanding, but this is stupid. And for all the women, like, oh, it's so
Jabba says true communication is never simple stuff. It's never simple stuff. Listen, it's gonna get worse and worse, bro, as we go down this road. I just want you to realize just how women just jump to defense of women every chance they get. And remember, man, I was telling you about, you sure women can critically think, and do they think beyond this stuff? I'm like, Cheeky, it's gonna hurt your feelings. It's gonna hurt your heart when you really get an opportunity to see this stuff play out.
But I know, but what I'm saying is, I know that after hearing this, B Love is thinking to herself, you know, that kind of makes sense, right? B Love?
No.
Yes. You can't answer for B Love. You can't. You don't know what she's going to answer. You don't know.
B Love is saying basically she's standing on what she's standing on. All right. She said it, she's standing on it.
No, you don't know that. B Love, if you're still watching and listening, after hearing that, married or not, women are just going to do what they want to do, that doesn't necessarily, the status of marriage changes nothing, right? Come on, don't let me down. Just say, I'm not gonna tell you what to say. This is a experiment, and Me Love is standing on business. No, she's not. We don't know yet. Well, business may mean logic, so she could be standing on logic, and we'll find out. So. Oh, come on, man. All right, and let's just press forward. All right. Hopefully.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna play this one right before we jump into the next video, because I seen this one. I forgot what it was about though. Hold on.
Do you aspire to be a stay-at-home mom?
If it comes with an allowance, yeah.
and allow that.
Yeah, like if he gives
Makes
me money
sense.
weekly, yeah.
Obviously, the man is working out there getting the bread, so life is good for you.
Yeah,
So
it
you
has
saying
to
you
be.
want
That's
even an
part of
extra
it.
incentive? Like, give me a little bit of extra.
Of course.
Yeah.
I also want to have my own
Yeah.
thing too.
There
Like I
you
want to have
go.
my
Yeah,
own
his own
credit, my own
business. Yeah.
cars. I want to have my own thing. Where
Why do you want your own?
I'm gonna tell you why I want my own. Because nothing is forever.
So you think that it's okay
I
for
need
a
to take
woman
notes.
to be a stay-at-home mom as long as she could plot her exit?
It's not plotting your exit.
There's no intention in his mind to make a backup plan in case you don't do what you want to do and you decide to just bounce.
Okay.
So what happens is when we get to this conversation is like, why do men not want to be married? This is the example, because if I go and I bust my behind and I provide and protect and I do everything for my wife, not my girlfriend, my wife, she's still thinking in the back of her head that this is a possibility, this is not going to work, and she wants to be okay when it doesn't. The ideology that you have in the mindset is called catastrophizing. A lot of women do it, and basically what that is when a woman is preparing for the tragedy rather than focusing on what is currently happening in their relationship or time.
Now, shout out to Rico. He been cooking lately. I ain't gonna lie. He been grinding. A lot of content out. Did you hear what she said?
She said the same thing that other girl said. And if we get a divorce and we got to travel with my son and we don't have the same last name, they're doing the exact same thing, and we know it. Like they grandma and them been telling everybody, leave some money on the side, leave this to the side. You see it through bank accounts, like, man. So I asked the jury again. What is the purpose?
Listen to what she said. And you said, why do men not want to get married? Listen, it's key. He's doing this as your husband, and you thinking like that.
Not as a boyfriend.
Exactly. Men are screwed in every way, shape, or form, because when these women have this conversation about my grandma wouldn't have stayed, this and that, their grandmother was married. So they speaking about a married woman, by the way. This is what they don't understand. They speaking about a married woman. They tell them, man, we wouldn't stand for this. We wouldn't do this. We wouldn't take none of this stuff our grandparents took. So, okay, so you telling men to get married, but you're speaking about the experience of the wife that you haven't experienced, that you know that you're not going to deal with. It is extremely dangerous. The key point was there because Rico said it in the chat. He said, so he gonna be giving everything, using all his money, make sure you can do this, that, pay, getting retirement set up, make sure you ain't got to pay no bills, you stay on whatever the case is, and you still want your own separate from him as his wife. That's
wait, not just wife.
Stay at home
wife.
That's key. That is key.
House Husbands 2024. We've got to start balancing this act. This is ridiculous. We got to start balancing the scales. There's no way that is, and it's such a privileged position to be in. Like somebody's literally taking care of every financial need. And I'm sure she knows how hard it is to make money, because most people have to make some type of money. And whatever way she's making money, I'm not going to make an assumption. Stripper, maybe. OnlyFans could be. I don't know. I have no clue. I didn't make an assumption. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you obviously want somebody to take care of you. Not only do you want them to take care of you, you want them to give you extra on top of it. And then you expose your hand, or you expose your mindset by going, when it's don't end. She said nothing lasts forever. So she's thinking, I know this not gonna last. So why should any man think to themselves, especially if it's coming from you, right? Specifically her. It's not all women think alike. Everybody's different. All that. It's never the women on the panel, and it's never the women in the chat. But there's enough women for men to think to themselves, why would I do this again?
If you think you're lonely now, waiting. Now, remember this video, Mr. Cheeky Banner. I played this video. I don't know if you were on the show at the time, but I played this video. Remember this?
Choose to be a single mother. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Some women
When
even
you-
do it all by themselves. They go to a bank.
To me,
and
if
they
you aren't
cook it up.
married or anything like that, when you decide that you want to have that baby and you aren't married, you are deciding to be, in essence, a single mom.
No.
Because if you don't want to be a single mom, you can decide not to be a single mom.
What is your purpose
Hold
on this planet?
Hold on.
Your purpose
Tahoe.
as a man
Tahoe.
is to protect and provide your
We
family.
get that, but that's not the
child
question.
is your family, regardless of what you say after she
But
gets
that's not the
pregnant.
question.
That is your responsibility. You do not get to negate your role on this planet as a man and as a
wasn't the
father.
question, Tahoe.
That is not a
Tahoe,
choice.
that
She
wasn't the
cannot
question.
choose that. I do not choose to walk away from my children.
wasn't the
I do not
question, Tahoe.
choose to walk away from my offspring.
I agree.
That's who I am. It's what I'm here. I don't.
But
this
that wasn't
clothing and cars and all that. That's you're here to raise your family.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. I became a father at 17. I agree with you 100%.
Now, you remember when he was going off and and he went off. You remember when that happened, right?
No woman chooses to be a single mother. That's a lie. There are tons of women who purposely choose to be a single mother because in their mind, I don't want.
That's not the same guy.
And I'm going to consciously choose a man I know will not fight to stay in this child's life, or that I can easily push out the way because I don't want anyone else's influence on this child. I want this child only for me.
I will say I've never heard that before. I never saw it from that perspective at all.
Yeah, it happens a lot. And I think people just assume that and I'm not saying there aren't plenty of women who did not choose to be single mothers, but there are I've had clients flat out tell me, just give me the baby. I don't want the man. No woman.
Now, that was just a previous video with the guy that was going off about he don't believe women, single mothers. And so we played the next video where the lady says, I never thought about it. Like, I never thought. Like, she's flabbergasted. Like, it's unbelievable that women choose to be single mothers. They choose to be, because mind you, they don't believe that's the case. Well, especially in this video. I'm gonna play it one more time so everybody can hear it again.
Chooses to be a single mother. That's a lie. There are tons of women who purposely choose to be a single mother because in their mind, I don't want the man, I just want the baby. And I'm going to consciously choose a man I know will not fight to stay in this child's life, or that I can easily push out the way because I don't want anyone else's influence on this child. I want this child only for me.
I will say I've never heard that before. I never saw it from that perspective at all.
Yeah, it happens a lot. And I think people just assume that and I'm not saying there aren't plenty of women who did not choose to be single mothers, but there are I've had clients flat out tell me, just give me the baby. I don't want the man.
You know that phrase, just give me my baby, is very popular. Give me my baby. Give me my baby. That's probably one of the most popular statements, phrases you've ever heard in your life. Give me my baby. Give me my baby. Give my baby here. Give me my baby. I'm sure you've heard that said so many times that it's a staple. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now, mind you, you probably didn't hear it, right? But the one lady says, I've never heard that before. There was another lady that also said, me neither. You probably
I heard both of them.
Okay.
And
now there's keys to all this, right? I talk about this and so women can understand. There are reasons why women mess with certain type of man for power and control. It's intentional. He can't check me. My job better than his. He don't work as hard as me. He can't critique me. They want women. The reason I say it like that is for this reason. When you meet a woman, before you met her, if she was single, she had her life's goals and plans, and she assumed you was going to just fit somewhere in it. She still had her dreams, aspiration, and she was leading herself. So she was making her independent choices. To go and meet a man and concede to his decision-making is not easy for women. This is why they keep saying, I'm not going to just submit to any man. That's the reason why they say it, because they don't want to give away that power when they've been operating their life decently successfully in their eyes, because even broke women don't think they broke, right? So it's hard for them to do that. They don't want to relinquish power, and they will deal with guys that cannot check them. This is why when a black man has some level of success, you can't call him broke. You can't say he don't get checked. When that's called armor for black men, right? When they can't. Go ahead.
No, you hitting on it. Go.
Yeah,
You
when you can't belittle a black man about his pockets being empty and he ugly, he don't get chicks in like this, it's armor to women. You can't, and you know he get money. Like it's like kryptonite to women. What you gonna say now? What you gonna say now? Right? They don't have nothing to say about him. You know what I mean? They're grasping for straws. But when they dealing with a man that's in between jobs, ain't doing nothing, you still ain't found a job yet. He can't tell her, hey, look, you know you need it. He not in a position to check her. Women don't like to be checked. They don't. And they tell you it take a strong man to deal with me. Why? You such a good person. Why would it take a strong man to deal with you? Like, you just all of these reasons, I'm telling you, they pick certain men that cannot check them. And this happens all the time. Y'all wonder, why would they mess with a guy like that? He can't check her. He can't. Cannot check her.
I don't know if you remember, but you played the clip that was like, I hate a man with standards. And then months later, or more recently, like maybe 2 weeks ago, I covered men are actually the prize based off of women's standards. And those men that gave the statistic, some of them were shaky, but the ones that was very confident and aware, like what's his name, Jonathan, can't remember his name, not Jonathan Majors, but Simone Biles situation with her husband, Jonathan. He said Owens. There we go. I couldn't remember that part. When he says, I've always thought men were the prize or the catch.
Mm-hmm.
And she caught me. She didn't deny it. She didn't say it wasn't true. She laughed and cheesed real hard. And she said, I knew what I wanted and I got it. And
I saw that too. I saw it.
She said, I knew what I wanted and I got it. What you just said, when men are very confident in what they're able to do, there's a problem. There's no way that should have been a big deal. A man saying, yeah, I think men are the catch. I've always said that. Because the only ones that are a catch are the ones that get picked. The rest of us is hurting on a statistical level.
But it's shocking that they just don't pick that up, right? That's why I keep telling you about having the ability to be critical thinkers. This is why you're going to get disappointed a lot. Because either they're intentionally bypassing what the conversation is and knowing how it's going to come across, or their brain is not wired that way. The brain's not wired the way. But so, mind you, because there was a reason why I played that video. Hold on, let me get to this next video, right? And then you can bring up all your guests that you like. So I played that video so people can understand power dynamics, right? And reasons behind things. Men are just not making up. There are women, and I know, ladies, y'all don't want to accept this. There are women that will be brazen and outspoken about, I'll raise my kid by myself. I don't need no man. And there are women that will be like, I'm going to just get a man to give me a child and let him take the blame for it because I know he's not going to be around and I'm going to get some guilt support. There are women strategic enough and evil enough to do that because you know it's true. Because how we know? Because that lady gave Adam the apple. We know it's true, and y'all blame Adam and say, why would he listen to a woman? It's amazing to watch y'all. Okay, it's amazing, right?
Or do you remember, real quick, do you remember the random man in Atlanta thing that went viral some months ago? Where this woman was talking about she got pregnant by some random man in Atlanta.
Yes, absolutely. I remember her and did the random baby. And I remember that. Yep. And social media is supposed to help find them or something like that. Yep, absolutely.
He had a whole account to give his side of the story and all that. But go ahead.
Yeah. So we'll play this next video. Bring your guests up. Oh man, this. Listen to it. I want you to listen to this though.
traveled to a foreign country to get pregnant by a complete stranger. I found this guy who was willing to sleep with me every night for 3 weeks. Since this country has a low cost of living, he was willing to, quote, do the deed for a few $100s. He spoke okay English and wore a white button-down shirt. So I think he was a college student who wanted some extra spending money. I didn't really expect it to work, but 2 weeks after I got back, I missed my period and discovered that I was pregnant. Yay. Your face. The rest of my pregnancy went really well. My mom was a little shocked at first, but she moved in with me after she got used to the idea of becoming a grandma before the age of 50. My dad ditched my mom when I was a baby, so fuck him. I switched to working from home 6 months into my pregnancy and was even promoted a few months after I gave birth. Having a marketable, pun intended, degree is a great investment, kids. My son is now 6 years old and the happiest little boy I know. He has a mother and a grandmother who love him to pieces and can give him a good life. When COVID hit and his school went remote, my mom was able to make sure he kept up with his learning. Support systems are so important, everyone. Sometimes you shouldn't be afraid to take the road less traveled. I'm over 30 and haven't met any guy that I want to date, much less settle down with. But I have a son who I'll love forever and who will forever love me. I'm even thinking of going back to that country to give him a sibling. Everyone still thinks that I got knocked up by accident, a youthful mistake while on vacation type of deal. Only I know the truth. My son is not some unfortunate mistake. He's a deliberate miracle. So many of my female friends are hitting their 30s and scrambling to find a guy and or get pregnant. But I've been coasting along happy as a clam. What was your question?
Now, I know you have a natural response, but don't go crazy yet. Don't go crazy yet. Mind you, I didn't even remember that part of this video, right? Where it said that people still think it was an accident. I didn't remember that. So that I did not actually. Yeah, that's crazy, right? That ties in to the part where I say that they will do stuff like that. But for the women, right, that think, oh, this is a one-time thing. Women are not like this. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all think it's women that will get on camera and show every part of their body, have their son teased at school, but not capable of doing this? Y'all have us believe, no, this is just a one-off. This is not common. No. But y'all have us believe that while knowing there's women flooding the internet with children who experience something like you'll never know because of the actions of their parents, and y'all think this is just some craziness. Let me tell you what even makes it even more sad, right? This is the same thing they talk about passport bros. She went to a country where a man that's less fortunate in a position and took advantage of him, right? She, once again, couldn't find a man, right? But she did not want to be stopped from what she wanted. So when men tell you she got her own mission, she got her own thing, where she don't care about what I got to go, it's not a myth to believe. It's not a myth to believe. When a woman wants what she wants, be honest. Is there anything that can stop her? If a woman just had to be honest, right? A genuinely honest person. Is there anything that could stop a woman from getting what she wants if she wants to do it? You want to bring up your guess? Because I think...
Yeah, we'll bring up Jerice, man. Jerice, what's up? What's up? How you feeling?
Same as usual, man. What's going on with you?
We just trying to understand. We just trying to get some understanding. That's all. No big deal.
Oh man, it's crazy. I think I got a little bit miscategorized the other night on Hamp Show. I think I got put in the YouTuber category, even though I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm just a nigga with a YouTube channel, coincidentally. But
I understand.
I do correlate my life experiences to these videos as validation as for the reasons why I do move MGTOW. But it is what it is.
Don't worry, there's enough experience in real life. More than just these videos, and people see it happening in real life. You can correlate a lot of this stuff to real life. Don't let you. I'm just trying to tell the people this is the length that a woman will go to maintain control. This is the length. Look, think about it. They call a guy lame if he go to another country to get a girl that costs less, because whatever. She couldn't do this with a guy in the U.S.
Yeah, she got a broke dude, and everybody knows the dynamic is men take care of women, so this actually makes her more of a loser. And she's white. And she's white, so she has the pick of the litter.
No,
the girl that's reading it is white.
The girl that's reading is a podcaster. We don't know if she's white, actually. She's just reading the story that was sent to her.
We know this was probably one of those 90-day fiance type chicks. These white chicks that go to like Greek and Germany and get these destitute barista type dudes.
We got black women doing that too, brother.
Oh yeah, I know. We got the sisterhood moving to passport sisters nowadays. I know. I see it all.
I'm just saying this is the power and control that women want. Women don't really want to listen to a man. Like they don't. They want to do what they want to do. And I'm not arguing that, but this is the length that they will do to get a child. So think about it. What is that child's last name? She ain't gonna give it some random man from another country. She not. Think about it. This is why I tell y'all really buy. She get to choose the religion. She get to choose the political ass. Anything that she wants to drill into, she don't have to negotiate with a man. She don't have to negotiate nothing with his father. Everything that she wants, and this, some people can argue is narcissistic, right? This is her full control and influence over a child with no male influence. And if there is a male influence, it's the one that she selects. And if she want to remove him, no, I don't like how you dealing with my child, move him out the way. This is crazy, but mind you, her friends still think it was an accident, some young dumb mistake.
But I know the truth, is what she said. I know what actually happened.
Oh man, you just gotta find the right one, Aaron. You just gotta hold out hope, keep shooting your shot, as the OGs say.
No,
shout out to the OGs.
Nah, that's not the kind of hope I'm going by. I'm fine with accepting the consequences that come with life when you deal with people.
Oh man. And when I say there are chicks out there doing this, my mom will say I'm a liar. Like this doesn't happen. It's crazy.
They were doing it when she was. That's why. This is why.
No.
Shout out to you, Dad. In case you ever see this, I doubt you will, but
think about it like this: there are women in America that got men on child support that ain't their baby, and they know it's not their baby. Why is it so hard to believe they getting pregnant by guys? One day didn't even get their last name and got this. Come on now, this is not out of the realms at all. Man, oh man.
I was told women never choose to be single mothers. That's what I was told.
So maybe let's try to address. So how do you address this? Isn't most women? How do you address that point? It's not most women. This is a small percentage of women.
It's enough women.
We can't make either argument. Actually, I could argue it's all women.
Right, because there's no clarifying. Because even her, she said, people will think. Because the problem is all based off of a societal perception, right? All right. For example, there is some black man who probably did what this woman asked for. We had an agreement. You want a baby? I don't. If the baby do come here, I don't want nothing to do with it, but you want everything to do with it. Do you understand this? And they go, yes, and they do it.
Then they double back.
And not only do they double back, but sometimes the story may flip.
Oh, yeah. I'll play the video again. Sure. I will go back to back for you. I'll play both for you so you can get both. Absolutely.
No woman chooses to be a single mother. That's a lie. There are tons of women who purposely choose to be a single mother because in their mind, I don't want the man, I just want the baby. And I'm going to consciously choose a man I know will not fight to stay in this child's life, or that I can easily push out the way because I don't want anyone else's influence on this child. I want this child only for me.
I will say I've never heard that before. I never saw it from that perspective at all.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Now, mind you, me and Chica have conversations. We see all these perspectives. In this conversation, we got 30 perspectives. I never thought about nothing like that. You ain't 4 years old. How have you not contemplated, spend time thinking, questioning things, being a critical thinker? Why is this the first time your mind conjure up why? It's not just one. They both said it. It's not just one. They both said it. And I will play this one for Eda Man Williams because he wants to hear it.
Traveled to a foreign country to get pregnant by a complete stranger. I found this guy who was willing to sleep with me every night for 3 weeks. Since this country has a low cost of living, he was willing to, quote, do the deed for a few $100s. He spoke okay English and wore a white button-down shirt. So I think he was a college student who wanted some extra spending money. I didn't really expect it to work, but 2 weeks after I got back, I missed my period and discovered that I was pregnant. Yay. Your face. The rest of my pregnancy went really well. My mom was a little shocked at first, but she moved in with me after she got used to the idea of becoming a grandma before the age of 50. My dad ditched my mom when I was a baby, so fuck him. I switched to working from home 6 months into my pregnancy and was even promoted a few months after I gave birth. Having a marketable, pun intended, degree is a great investment, kids. My son is now 6 years old and the happiest little boy I know. He has a mother and a grandmother who love him to pieces and can give him a good life. When COVID hit and his school went remote, my mom was able to make sure he kept up with his learning. Support systems are so important, everyone. Sometimes you shouldn't be afraid to take the road less traveled. I'm over 30 and haven't met any guy that I want to date, much less settle down with. But I have a son who I'll love forever and who will forever love me. I'm even thinking of going back to that country to give him a sibling. Everyone still thinks that I got knocked up by accident, a youthful mistake while on vacation type of deal. Only I know the truth. My son is not some unfortunate
Pause. Do we do that? Do we see the other contradiction she said? The one that she said, my dad left when I was 4. So F him. And then in the very end, she goes, no one knows the story, but only I do. Do you not see the correlation between what you just did? The mom is the only person that has the story. She tells you your dad left you at 4. You can't comprehend that because you're 4. Now you're going to tell your son whatever you're going to tell him. You may not be honest about it. You may be honest about it. But the fact that you're doing all of this makes me think you're a little off. So you may say something crazy. And then you're going to be the only person to dictate what that child believes about whoever his father is. If you even have that conversation, which you probably will, because children go, hey, Johnny's dad picks him up from school. Why do you only pick me up from school? And then you want to go, well, because your dad died in an act. Like, what are you going to say? Whatever you want to say. And guess who's going to have to roll with it? That 4-year-old that you just created in this cycle of disbelief. I don't believe anything her mother says. I don't believe what she say. I don't believe none of this. This is off. Just something's wrong. Something's wrong. Sorry. Let me read the super chats real quick. I did get a cash app earlier and I want to acknowledge it. I will not say the name, but it is a 20 ball. Says right here, for no married man slander, right? No married man slander. Absolutely. I'm not going to slander the married man. Next up we have Savvy. I think we read this already.
Too Savvy, yeah. Shout out to Too Savvy.
All right, Too Savvy X says for the 20 ball, just supporting. Appreciate that, my guy. We read this one. Jabba the Rainbow Boogeyman has been a member for a month. Shout out to Jabba. Where is that? Right here. Bam, right at 75. Gang. Yeah, the Red Pill Ranger for the $5 ball says the moment a woman says lays with a man that's not her husband, she chose to be single. Okay. Eda Man Williams for the $2 ball says, can you please play the video one more time? Red Pill Ranger says, what's good, young blood? Probably talking to Jerice and myself, right? Probably Jerice though, because we just spoke to Mr. Red Pill Ranger that Wednesday. Good conversation. It was going somewhere, got somewhere, and then it stopped all of a sudden. Don't know why.
Blame the OGs.
I'm not gonna blame nobody.
Shout out to J Speed. I'm sure he's cool to kick it with Crown and Co.
He
just didn't read the room.
MC Heavy Tits for the $5 ball says she clearly hasn't watched the ID channel. Kids love their parents until they don't. That was dark, but it was funny too. But hey, look, man, y'all have got to start thinking about these things. I'm not saying all women do these things. Oh Lord, please, for the love of God, just use some logic. I'm not saying all women do this. I'm not even saying most or half of women do this. But you guys have got to learn to start thinking critically. Like, stop trying to blame stuff on men every time something go wrong because you think men are just bad just because they're bad. It doesn't even make any sense. How can you make any assessment without knowing both sides of the story? And then you're getting ready to repeat what it is that you said, that what it is your mom did. F my dad because he left when I was 4. And then you make a child with some random man in some random country. And you're going to be able to tell that random child, technically, yeah, this is what happened. Like, come on, man. Let's be fair. Hey, Sherelle. I do have. Oh, go ahead.
That stuff boils my skin just to know that they can be some of the most manipulative people, but it's the world is designed that they can hide hide it within their. They're just they can just hide. They can do what they want and hide and say, "Oh, I didn't pick him. I was young. Oh, I picked him." They can actually swing any argument anyway, claiming ignorance, claiming, you know what I mean? Like, it's just.
But this kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier. I just thought this one was a little interesting, so I'm gonna share this one.
So the thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just, I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of, energetic wise, are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them. And the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this 6 fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do. Okay, so the thing about good men.
Yep.
I love social media.
Fantastic. What up, bro?
Yo, what up,
What's
bro?
up? What's up, Fantastic? What's up, dog?
You got it, man. What's going on with you?
Man, we're just trying to get some understanding.
This is that woman that's keeping it real about what she did to men, right? Because I think I've seen a video of her where she just like, I'm going to tell the truth about what we've done and what we do. I got to find that other video where that woman be talking about how I'm a cheater. I cheat all the time. It's what I do. Like, because women, they don't want to acknowledge the stuff that women really, really do. They think men are just complaining. You guys are complaining. No, we're observant. And we identify just like y'all do. Man, this stuff is crazy.
So apparently she was on the beef. I didn't know that part. I just saw it pop up on my timeline.
That's a horrible looking woman. Y'all, nobody has mentioned that yet, but horrible.
Yeah, she looked like Tracy Ellis Ross a little bit.
Maybe my standards are low. I didn't think she looked hideous. That's horrible. Not my take.
Terrible.
So Fantastic. The first thing you're gonna do is you're not gonna critique what she say. You're gonna critique her looks. That's the first
Obviously, because only attractive women opinions matter. only good looking women opinions matter.
I respect Fantastic's opinion.
Y'all are crazy.
What you mean, y'all? You one of us, ain't you, Cheeky? One of the Gen
No,
Zs?
I'm not going off the deep end. It says only pretty women's opinion matter. That's funny though. It is funny. You ever seen a clip of what's his name? He used to roll with Kai and them. Bruce drop him off. He was like, you know what? All these fat bitches keep talking. Don't nobody care about no fat bitch opinion. I said,
Exactly.
Yikes! You can't say that. That's a clip. That's funny. But no, Mr. Fantastic, you got anything to say besides she ugly?
Nah, man, shout out to y'all, man. It's just interesting. But yeah, man, of course, the good men or the men that understand their worth, you're going to be the least to tolerate anything because you have options and you understand what women are. So I'm not saying you can't be a good man and not have a understanding of women fully, but definitely a part of that is having a general knowledge or understanding of a lot of things. And I think as important of the man woman dynamic is, being understanding women will be a part of that good man, I guess, tag or whatever. And she's pretty much admitting it because she's saying those are the men she wants to take advantage of the most because they give, and I guess she's talking from some weird ass spiritual occultic esoteric type thing also. But and that's the men she can't, she can't get over on, and she can't get the full effects from because they see it coming or they sense it and they get up out of there.
I'll give you an example, right, Cheeky? So when my ex made me move out of my apartment, she was like, "Hey, you should move in with me, Jerice." And I was like, "I don't want to because I know you're gonna throw me out like on some Martin and Gina type shit." And then when she thought I cheated on her, guess what she did? Had boxes waiting for me when I got out of work. Like, so I called it and she was like, "I'll never do that because that's what quote unquote ghetto black women do." So I fell for the trap. It is what it is, but I mean,
not only that, but if I'm not mistaken, Luna title in her OnlyFans was succubus. This is all full circle that I'm thinking about. That's crazy.
So wait. Who's Luna? Luna is the one that Fatty did a review on his channel?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. I just seen a little bit of it. Okay.
That was something interesting. That was interesting. And what it's so crazy. It's women are aware, man. This is why I'll be thinking there's hope, because I'll be thinking they can use their superpowers for good. They know on a societal level they're viewed within a victimized light. They know these things. I don't think women are dumb or lazy or stupid. Well, sometimes they can be, but that's across the board for human nature.
You want the hope? I'll give you the hope. Just the hope. You can have some hope.
You can do anything you want.
You can,
but you're not free from the consequences.
100%.
And that's it. And I'm not here to condemn women. I am them, right? I had a child when I was very young by someone who I didn't really know that well. And he said something to me that instead of taking it like as a victim, I took it as a learning tool. And I'm glad that I did. I think he kind of stood me up maybe for like a couple of things that we were supposed to do. And I was like, hey, we need to spend more time together. We're getting ready to have a baby. Yeah, no, this man told me, don't you think we should have did that before you got pregnant? And at first I was taken aback because I was like, how dare you? You laid down and made a baby with me too. I've been knowing you for as long as you've been knowing me. So how dare you come at me? But once I let that initial sting go away, no matter if I didn't like it or it was mean-spirited or whatever, it was true. And so once he said that to me, it like set off something in my brain that was like, nobody's ever going to say that to me again. Yeah. At what point are we going to look in the mirror and say, hey, I got a lot more control over my situation and how it turns out than what I'm acknowledging? Like we can blame everybody else, but then that means that we're waiting on everybody else to fix the problem.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, notice she's prettier than the other chick though.
See, this is where we diverge.
Hey, but
I'm just stating the fact, man.
he is, and again, even the young fella understands this. Listen, you will come to find that more attractive women have more reasonable takes when it comes to men because they're used to men, you know what I'm saying, being able to get used to getting what they want from men. So their experiences are much better. The least attractive a woman is, the more that woman is going to be like, you know, more chance she's going to be like a man hater or femcel.
I don't know about that. We have the red pill has been exposed for picking the pretty ones, and they getting their ass busted. Come on, man.
Well,
I don't
that's-
see how you trust anything when the word chameleon exists, fake pick me's exist. Like
Well,
these words exist for a reason.
Yeah, not trusting it though. But I'm saying what I'm saying is her experiences are going to be a whole lot better than the chick that can't get a man to do anything that she wants him to do because she lacks the attractiveness. So even like Twitter, right? So on Twitter, usually you see the ones talking about, well, no, you know what? I don't want to bust this up. Colorism, right? This is Aaron's favorite topic, right? So usually in the colorism comments, you'll see a woman that is extremely unattractive, and her claims that she's not being picked by men and all these different things is because her skin tone. No, ma'am, it's because you look like TD Jakes Jr. That's what it is. That's what it is. You don't see though that they're beautiful dark skinned women out here, okay? And those beautiful dark skinned women, they don't complain about colorism because they know it's not about this color, it's about the actual, you know, beauty, facial structure, body type, all those different things. But when you have a deficiency in beauty, which is a woman's number one commodity, now you have to make excuses and blame everybody else for, you know what I'm saying, your unfortunate life experiences.
So your theory or your idea is that more attractive women understand men more because they interact with men more due to their attractiveness, right?
No, not understand them, no, but have
They can just get what they want.
A better opinion of them, yes.
Why do you think that they would have a better opinion, right? When we've heard, at least I've heard that attractive women pretty much get what they want, but I thought women want men that will stand up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so again, this is something you go over and you get history stories of this and, you know, biblical stories and everything, fables, right? So even in the fables, Greek mythology, Bible, whatever, who was the downfall of the greatest men? Beautiful woman, right? So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's just how that comes into real life versus just, you know, stories or tales or whatnot. Again, those women understand that, hey, the man that usually wouldn't do this, I know he wouldn't do it, but because he finds me so attractive, he'll do it for me, right? And then of course she's probably still going to look for that man that can just tell her no and stand up to her. But through that process of it, you know what I'm saying, she definitely understands the difference between that guy and then all the guys that are like lesser than him or so on and so forth to, like, you know, whoever the top guy is.
Okay. I think I'm tracking. All right, cool. I think I'm tracking. I think I get what you're saying. I think I just got to think more about it, but I do hear what you're saying.
Oh, Cheeky, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, bro? Because I didn't get to ask on the panel.
Yeah, I'm 27.
Oh, okay. So I guess I was the youngest Gen Z up there, quote unquote. Or the oldest, my bad.
I'm still fumbling on the part your girl kicked you out when she thought you was cheating. She ain't Kim.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I would have
Okay, so y'all want the whole story or y'all want the short version or whatever?
The whole story now.
Here, I'll give y'all the TLDR version of it. So she turned on the location on my phone, and then I went to lunch with two of my coworkers, and then the restaurant we ate at is literally right next to an apartment complex. So when I got home, she was like, I saw you at that apartment complex. And I was like, what apartment complex? And she was like, I saw you leave your job at X time, and then you went to this apartment complex, and it was at this location. So I looked at it, and I'm like, nah, that's the little sushi spot me and old girl went to. And she was like, I don't believe you. So we sat, we chilled. She took me in the back room, and she was like, I think you should get your things and get out. And I was like, all right, cool. So I hit up my homeboy. I was like, hey, bro, can I crash on your couch for like 2 months? He was like, yeah. So I crashed at his place, got my own apartment, and just kept it pushing.
Yeah, never live with a woman, bro.
Oh yeah, I told her that at the beginning. I was like, I know you gonna throw me out. I know you are. And she said, that's what ghetto black women do. And I was like, okay, maybe she's different. You know, my mom always says, you just gotta keep trying, son.
Listen, you can't.
Damn. They really be fucking us up, huh?
Bro, if I would have listened to my mom.
Well, let me ask the brother Jerice, right? Jerice?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd imagine that your ex was a fairly attractive woman, correct?
Nah, it's like 6'5".
Oh,
fairly average.
Oh, average. So damn, well, I can't help you then, brother. I don't know why you fell for that bullshit then. I don't know why you went against. Well, hold on. Was the box slapping? The box?
No, not really. I don't go for the top of the top. I know I'm an ugly dude. Like I'm not going out here going for.
What is going on? I don't know why you went against your better judgment then, because brother, you knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I think the simp took over a little bit, and I was just like, you know what? Let me disregard all the Tom Likas, Coach Greg Adams, and every content creator I ever heard in my life. And I was like, you know what? Let me risk it for the biscuit because she's a little older and she's supposed to be more mature, allegedly.
I don't know. In one instance in my head, the first thing that I am trying to figure out is why is it that they say that men aren't good leaders or men are cruel or they're just whatever, right? And then whenever they get an opportunity to show what it means to be a good, fair, righteous, just, merciful leader, they fucking fumble. I just don't get it. What's the problem? If anything, that would have been your opportune moment to show the grace that you always say men should have.
I think resentment happens.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I get a man that's better than me? They're gonna resent you.
No, but Aaron.
No. Think about this, right? You have to really understand this. They're the most. Yeah, you have to understand this. She will move in with you. Why? Either there's a history of men taking so good care of women, they're like, I'm willing to do it, but she'll in then turn say you can't move in with her because you're a man. For whatever that means to them, however that's described, they're not going to do right. They're not going to do right because they think they failed themselves. And they're going to resent you. It's a resentment issue. They resent you for this. How dare I let myself deal with this type of guy who's not better than me, who's not outperforming me? They resent you.
But the problem is you could still outperform them and they still do dumb shit. Like the dumbest of dumb shit.
Well, here's the difference though. See, so that can happen, but here's the difference. They're going to respect it. They're going to respect it though. Because if they get beat by like it's like you put up let's fight and you lose, you got it. I respect it. But if you lose to somebody that you're not supposed to lose to, there's a frustration there. How you lose a Cheeky? Who you lost to? Man, I was fighting Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah, he beat you down. Yeah, but you fought though, right? I'll see you, bro. All right. So what happened, Cheeky? I was fighting Mini-Me from Austin Powers. What happened? I lost. You lost to who? You see how that changes? She's mad that she even dealt with you in the first place. She's mad at herself. Sure, she's going to resent you. And then, like, if this is why women want a man that can stand on something because they will resent you if you can't.
But but if they want a man that can stand on something,
why don't they just pick one?
No, not even that. Why do they resent the men that actually do stand on something and say, I'm the catch? And then they don't want them, supposedly.
they still respect it. Go ahead, Fantastic. They still respect it though. They can't really explain it, but they respect it though.
Because like she said, she can't manipulate them.
Yep.
A woman, the most important thing for a woman is a power dynamic. So,
yeah, that's why my ex wanted me to move in with her so she could kick me out at any time she wanted when I did something that she felt was unsatisfactory. Because me being in the state that I'm in, like the geographical state on the map, like I don't have any family or friends here in the state. So she knew by throwing me out that there would be a high likelihood that I wouldn't have anybody to go to. So her hope was that I would be, in a hotel or something, and then I'd have to come home. Baby, let me back in. Baby, please.
And if you were smart enough, you would never let her do that to you. Like it sounds crazy. Why would you let me do that? Why would they say things like
they will say stupid? Oh wow! No,
you have to understand. They
no.
Well, then why did you get me pregnant? As if they didn't say they let you. Like, listen to how they speak for a reason. They are upset at you for allowing them to manipulate you. So when a guy that can't be manipulated, like Miss Fantastic will touch him, they just ain't nothing they can do with it. They can't stand a guy that you can't manipulate. They can't. They please, but they respect him. You only gonna get respect when she can't manipulate you. She wants you to treat her nice and all right, babe, go ahead, But if she can manipulate you, she think you a dummy. If she think you a dummy, she could never respect you.
Okay, so it sound like we're saying that's a lot of women, not all though, right?
It's pretty much most.
Yeah, majority easily.
Have you guys not experienced that with women before though?
It's enough women. It's enough.
Experience what?
What you just explained, that shit testing is what it sounds like.
No.
Have you?
No, you're not gonna ever not experience because women have to challenge you. So you know how when they talk about when you turn your back on a feline,
We need Anton Daniels from the Anton Daniels Morning Show to explain this one. Because I'm swear to God, he'll tell you Rita never did that. I'm trying to hear what that's like. I'm sick of hearing about these women that do the same shit. All right, give me some hope. Give me hope. Let me be optimistic. Let me see through the rose-colored glasses one last time before I drink this bottle full of glass. Please.
I don't care about the 1%, Cheeky. I don't care. I'm done giving these chicks the benefit of the doubt. I don't care. None of these hoes get the benefit of the doubt, just like how Jonathan Majors didn't get the benefit of the doubt. What's his name? Mel Tucker didn't get the benefit of the doubt. R. Kelly, he didn't get the benefit of the doubt. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Oh no, I still give them the benefit of the doubt because they can't play me.
Godly. I'm done. Guilty until proven innocent.
You a guy that can't be played. Go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt. Go ahead.
I'll never do that to you. Okay, sure you won't. Okay, cool.
Listen, man. I'm telling you this. If you got a woman and she don't feel like you in a bad position, my friend. Like a woman will tell you, I know not to play with it. Like women know which men to play with. Just like they'll tell you, these guys know which girls to pick, the ones that don't know nothing. These women know which men to play with and which ones not to play with. And they'll tell you, I don't play with him like that. And they say, but him, you got to be somebody that's not, they can't play with you. Once you that guy, they're going to respect it. I don't get played. I don't get played. So I don't really know. So because I don't need to deal with no woman that don't like me, I don't need to deal with them. I ain't got to convince them to like me. I don't get a joy out of it. None of that.
All right, so Aaron. See, this is where we're in agreement, right? I've been agreeing. I'm just asking some questions. We got to try to the best of our ability to challenge our perspectives, because if not, then how do we make them better? But I agree with that. But what if you just don't get women, right? Like, have you ever had problems just getting women?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I have too. So I don't know how that's going to like. So what if you never?
Most guys going to experience it.
What dude hasn't had a dry spell?
Whether you bypass it
so
in middle
dry
school or
spell,
high school, most guys going to experience it to a certain degree. So some people deal with it earlier, where they like, man, I've been getting girls since middle school, but every guy gonna get dissed at some point, and that's just how it goes. Some people break the spirit and there are some guys that just really don't really have that problem, but they still like they be like, I always been getting women. That's fine. They kind of believe that, but there's been a few where they like, yeah, no. So
yeah, like chicks wasn't talking to me until I got out the army, until I got in the army.
So you will be that's later. So that's the guy. So normally, if you ain't getting chicks in high school, it's a problem, right? In middle school, it's like whatever. Maybe you wasn't too focused on that. But in high school is where they judge you at. Oh, so you wasn't even getting chicks in high school. That's when the guys like you ain't been getting chicks. When guys say I've been getting chicks, it's weird to be talking about girls in elementary, maybe middle school. So that's why I said middle school. It makes sense because I mean you could argue with holding hands with whoever but. Which is cool. Everybody had that little, like I said, in was it? I'll say kindergarten, maybe through 3rd or 4th grade. Those are when women give you Valentine's Day cards. Oh, you're my secret. They give you stuff. Once you get to high school, they ain't giving you nothing. Like they went from liking you genuinely to the game of life play out. You know what I'm talking about? Fantastic. That's where that switch happens. So.
I don't know, man. I think it's how do you convince men that don't get women to stay on standard when we already have the issue of men that do get women staying on the standard?
Okay, that's a different question. See, now I can see where your question is going. So Fantastic gonna say I can't help you because I always been getting chicks, so we can bypass him.
Yeah, every time some shit pop up, Fantastic be like, "Was she pretty?" No, nigga, I can't help you. No, he did that shit. He did that joke, the Luna. Oh my god, what was it that you had said in the video, bro? He was like, "Bro, did you mean this, that, and the third?" And he was like, "Nope." He was like, "Well, shit, I can't help you." Ain't nothing I could do. It was he was going crazy. He was like, "Don't try to save Miss Fantastic." Miss like, "I'm not trying to save nobody. I'm just saying we got to hear the brother out." And then he heard him out. He's like, "Fuck, it's over." Fantastic be trying, man. That's my thing. My thing is this: how can we? Because if this is the case, what it sounds like to me is men really are the problem. I'm not trying to be the simp guy, blah blah blah. Right? That's not my idea. If men can't hold a standard, perfect example. This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna show a skit. You guys let me know what you think about it. But this is what I mean. When I think there's some seriousness behind this joke.
I got 7 kids. I'm their daddy now. I don't like to clean. I love dirty bitches. I smack the shit out you. We gonna fight. I'm a hoe. I'm a pimp. I'm broke. I got bread. I'm homeless. You can live with me. My titties hang low. I like chocolate udders. I don't like to cook. Ramen noodle. Fuck you. Win.
When you have something like that, right? That's over exaggerated. Of course, Mr. Fantastic. Let's like act like we don't know them niggas. You can try. Go ahead. Come on mute. Laugh off mute.
No. That's what I'm saying.
You don't see the problem with this though, Cheeky? Listen
That's
to what
the
you
extreme
said.
of the extreme, though, man. That's the extreme of the extreme.
Wait.
But I explained this to Risky the other night, though. There's 2 ends of the spectrum. There's like a Huey and a Riley. Like, there's going to be like the Riley type dudes that are always going to go for the chicks no matter how bad and busted she is. And then there's going to be dudes with intelligence that's going to say, nah.
This is the problem with the assessment that Cheeky's trying to counter for the argument for argument's sake is men are the problems, which if you really pay attention, she's the problem. The woman's the problem because it's her job to be honest and do right. Regardless if the man wants to or not, she has an obligation to it. What you're telling me is you can't be mad if she take advantage of a guy because he's lonely, opportunistic, whatever the case is. She don't have to stand on no standard. You shifted it to the guy, but realistically, you just proven that the problem is the woman.
Wait, but are you of the belief that women should stand on business? That
they're incapable of it. I don't believe that they're going to stand on business.
But
that's not the point. I can still acknowledge that they're wrong for not being able to stand on business. They're still wrong for that.
Right. I'm not right. So you can acknowledge that they're wrong. Absolutely. And I would go, yeah, you're wrong.
But here's the point. Here's the point. I know where you headed. You're asking men, here's the key,
Yeah.
to be honorable to somebody that's not honorable.
I'm not asking you to be honorable at all.
But listen, the only way a man, think about it, because that women are not capable of, so the men got to do it. So you're asking men to do something that they're not going to do for them, for the benefit of.
No, I'm asking men not to do these things for the benefit of themselves and other men.
Yeah, so this is the key. There are men that do that. Is there enough men? No. And there never will be, because it's not supposed to be balanced that way. So there's an opportunity there for somebody to take advantage of. The key is, if you don't take advantage of people, then what? Look at the type of guy she's willing to deal with. Look at the type of guy she's willing to deal with.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it again.
I got 7 kids. I'm their daddy now. I don't like to clean. I love dirty bitches. I smack the shit out you. We gonna fight. I'm a hoe. I'm a pimp. I'm broke. I got bread. I'm homeless. You can live with me. My titties hang low. I like chocolate udders. I don't like to cook. Ramen noodle. Fuck you. Win.
You gotta admit though, that last one's kind of funny.
That whole thing is funny to me.
That nigga said win. I respect
the whole
it.
thing is funny to me. I'm just trying to understand.
Hey, she light skinned though. Oh, I'm saying she kind of light skinned. You know, she might not be bad when she take that what you call that thing, the Jiffy Pop bag.
The bonnet.
There we go, bonnet. I couldn't think of the word.
So Cheeky, 2 things have been proven right now. 1, women can't stand on business. We all know that. Lolo Jones is so far the only one that I know that's standing on business, right? Now.
And Serena Williams' sister, Venus.
Venus
Williams.
Venus ain't got no kids?
She don't got no kids and she a virgin. Venus is not a virgin.
She ain't no virgin.
Venus is not a virgin. Venus is admitted to dealing with men in interviews. Cheeky.
Matter of fact, I fucked Venus before.
Wait.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Venus Williams. Venus Williams.
Right.
Fucking fucker.
Fatty be know what he doing. Look at his.
I know that
it was a joke.
Right. No, because you've never met Venus Williams. Right. We know it's a joke. Right. Absolutely.
I've seen her in person. She's ugh. God,
Aaron, look like your daddy. That's enough for me.
Your misogyny is showing. You just need to tuck it in.
Misogyny.
For some reason, my camera's delayed for everybody who's wondering in the chat. But
your mouth moving and then your words not coming out.
It looks like
doesn't
it look like Alphaman younger brother?
Yeah, I don't know why my camera does this in StreamYards, but
wait, hold on, wait. So how do I have misogyny?
Oh, by the way, Venus Williams is a virgin. That's a motherfucking lie.
She is lying, bro.
Really?
Yeah, she's lying, fam.
Y'all really not in a position to really say that, because I can't really tie her to nobody.
No, listen. She did it. They did a thing about her and what's her name did a sit down interview about dating men and dealing with men. So unless she forgot the interview she did years ago, I mean, I don't know. Unless she's saying she never had sex on any of those days, but bro, she did 40 plus.
We'll let Cheeky go back.
I don't believe that, fam.
Fantastic. She can go on dates and not have sex.
40 plus, I don't believe that. I just don't. I don't believe
that.
My New Year's resolution is.
So, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because I don't believe she needs to lie. That's the only reason.
I do.
I ain't gonna knock you. You have a right to be skeptical. I'm just saying I will accept the answer. She came.
Venus is older, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Venus is
yeah,
older.
she in her 40s.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why?
Venus Williams, Lolo Jones are the only 2 women and nuns that we can say stand on business.
Yeah, but Lola probably got ads and shit.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah,
like,
Lolo.
Venus is more credible.
So y'all know that virgin just means vaginal, right?
Let's not go on. I don't like these XX.
Aaron, she dated Blake motherfucking Griffin. Come on, man. You probably get some box 8 at least.
No, because he's mixed.
Nope, I'm not doing this with y'all.
She's white.
Right, which means that part of him was saying, no, I respect her. The other part was like, I'm gonna beat.
Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
In my humble opinion, Venus Williams is not a virgin, respectfully.
Okay, look, I'm just telling y'all the two people that have claimed what they've claimed, and I don't have a reason to disagree with them.
Wait. Well, Cheeky, I want to bypass GBG Sherelle. She says I'm being my misogyny is showing. What misogyny did you see?
I agree with her. Showing, Aaron. You just blame women for everything.
Tell
I'm
them.
about to argue with you. Keep on task. You just want to argue with me because I'm a woman.
I agree with Sherelle.
I want to argue with this. This was not an argument.
Don't come up. You want to though, and I'm not about to argue with you.
Team Sherelle, I agree with her.
Wait, hold on, wait, guys, go ahead. Check this out. She came up here, threw out a blanket statement, your misogyny show, and then say, "I want to argue with her."
Damn.
You know
Hey,
what?
don't let her gaslight you, bro. Don't let her gaslight you.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Nobody can gaslight him, but he could gaslight everybody.
Damn.
No, he gonna get some gaslight.
Golly, I can hear the stove clicking right now.
Nah, man, they can't gaslight me. I don't even know what that word means.
Because Cheeky was showing the video how this woman just saying everything to get this man to be turned off by her, and he is going to step in and not care. You got 7 kids, I'm their daddy now. You're homeless, you can live with me.
Yeah, because
and then you still try to make it about it's the woman. She ain't saying no business.
But he's right, Sherelle.
That's where it starts, though,
Sherelle, you know why he's right? Because he didn't fall in love but by what she says. That's why he doesn't leave. He wasn't expecting her to be coherent at all. So what changed? When a woman, like, this is what I learned actually on the last few years of dating, right? I say this all the time. Yes, hey, bro, you went on a date. How was, bro? I like her, talk for 2 hours, and on the minute 30, she's contradicting what she said on minute 15, which makes me literally not trusting you at all because you're contradicting yourself on a short period of time. You dating a woman is expecting contradictions. That's what they do. You can't trust them like that. So why would she leave? It's not like he's going to find the next woman and she's going to be coherent and have a word and honor and all that. He's just picked the lesser evil. So that's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a woman's fault.
Listen. She literally can say, listen to what just happened. It's literally in context. That's her fault. One, I got 7 kids. One, if you don't want them, say you don't want them. Remember, cheeky women are so straightforward, right? So she could just say that. She can do that. Hang up the phone. She can hang up the phone. That's an option, right? And she can only deal with the man that she wants to deal with. She don't have to allow him to take all of her worst things done to him so she can take advantage of him. She don't have to do that. So yes, it's on her.
Wait, take advantage of him how if he's a willing participant? Because we would say the same. We would say the same thing about women. If women do some dumb shit, we'd be like, "You are a willing participant." How's that different?
It's still abused. If I beat my woman every day, she's still being abused, even if she stays.
Wait, hold on, wait. So let's switch it, right? We just said earlier that women know when they're picking bad men.
Yes,
right. You don't think this man noticed a bad woman, 7 kids, all of these things, and he still want to pick her?
She's taking advantage of the situation by using a bad man to extract resources from him.
Look, it's working. Look at MS Best. This nigga is. Yo, this man don't play no games. This man is a red pill soldier.
Well, I want to follow your train of thought.
What I'm saying is, if we say that women are able to take full accountability for their decision making because they're keenly aware of what is good and bad attributes coming from men, then why would in this video, that's a joke, obviously, why would we then say that the woman is at fault when this man is clearly picking somebody with terrible attributes?
He's not picking her.
Oh, he's not.
Because you got to look who is in the position to do the choosing. He is presenting himself as an option.
Okay, sure. Okay,
He's the selector. So
so if she were to accept, right, and he were to accept as well, is he at fault at all, or is there any fault to be shared, or is there none at all?
No. So I don't necessarily see the problem outside of the fact that what Sherelle said was she was clearly trying to get rid of him. If you telling me that's not the case, and what she's really trying to do is making sure he wants to deal with all of who she is, you get no argument from me. But she said she was trying to get rid of him.
Oh, that's where. That's a key.
Yep, words matter.
There it is.
She ain't trying to get rid of that man. She would have blocked him, hung up on him.
She said that. She did say that.
She liked the Dusties in her DMs.
That's yeah. I found this as well. I just thought this was funny. Just wanted to share. And then we can go to the next clip, Aaron. I want to see this.
Finally.
Hey.
It's been 10 minutes. You been here late?
No, I'm here now.
Okay. Got the business. Got any needs? Come on.
Oh, I thought we'd get to know each other first.
No, don't do this. Please. Not me. What do you mean?
I mean, you're special.
I'm not special.
You are.
My boys said they were able to get it with a click of a finger. I'm the same as them.
I like you.
What do you mean you like me? There's nothing special about me. Are you not comprehending? I'm a piece of shit like them.
I
brought you to the same location. There's nothing special about me. Please don't do this. Please.
I just think we should get to know each other.
Oh my god, it's always me. Oh my god. What's so special about me? Please.
No, I want to get to know you. I think you're cute. I like you.
Please don't do this. Please, no, please. I'm just like them. I brought you to the same location.
Oh, why are you trying to traumatize me? That's crazy.
Bro, Aaron, that is me too. That's why I laughed at it so hard, because I was like, this is some shit I would go through.
Always, you're different. No.
You'll be such a good dad. I don't want to be a father.
Oh man, Cheeky just said it. Hold up. He just said the catchphrase of 2023. Oh my god, Cheeky. Shout out to you, man. I get paid on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. I gotta hit your cash out, dog.
Every man knows exactly what this is. If they take you seriously, they're going to put you to loopholes that they will never do for a guy they just want to fuck, which is crazy. But hey,
the way he said, "Oh, you here now? Get on your knees." But I like you. Oh my god! No, you don't. We're not compatible. I'm a
piece of shit. Please,
I'm a piece of shit like them.
Oh my! This is traumatizing. This is crazy.
That is funny, bro. This is it's such a good skit. I was like, bro, I'll relate to him. I get it.
Dang,
like,
play that one more time.
I'd be a good dad. I would be.
This crazy.
Anyway, it is what it is. I get it.
That's crazy, man. I can't do this one.
So y'all probably don't know what Scott Pilgrim is, but there's this picture I use for my wallpaper.
Versus the world, yeah.
Okay, all right. So Cheeky knows what it is, but there's this part from the comic that says it's Ramona with Scott, and she's like, "You're the nicest guy I've ever been with," and then Scott looks back at her, and she's like, or he's like, "That's the worst thing ever," something like that. That's me, or he's like, "That's the saddest thing I ever heard." I'm like, "Yeah, been there, done that." When my ex said I'm the nicest dude she's ever met, and I'm like, "Really?" Like, I'm just kind of an asshole. But okay.
Game on YouTube, player. It happens.
Oh man, no. I know I was the nicest dude she ever been with.
Wait a minute.
Objectively.
Your voice doesn't match your looks, bro. Why you have such a deep voice, like a radio voice? I hate you.
What? People tell me my voice isn't deep enough for a black dude. Like, what are you talking about, Patty? Like, girls have told me since the age of 15, I sound like a white boy. Like back in the early 2000s when we used to have three-way calls with girls and stuff. Like they used to tell me I'm not black.
They're not lying.
So yeah.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Are you familiar with Ruby Rose?
Yes.
You familiar with Haley Bailey? Haley, what's her Bailey? What is it?
Yeah, Bailey. Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey.
Familiar with those two?
Yes.
I'm glad you are. Listen to this.
The decision, in 2020 during COVID, during the pandemic.
For what reason? Because
my ex did it. DDG. He started it first, and he told me to do it.
Oh, he got a kid.
He did. Congratulations to them. And yeah, so
how does
anyway,
that make you feel?
I love children, and he has been wanting a child, so I think that's lovely for them.
But no, like,
no ill feelings. Absolutely not. It's a baby.
So he convinced you, right?
Yeah, he had been telling me to do it because I would like twerk on Instagram for fun already.
Yeah.
Only
The
things-
decision. Yeah.
You heard that claim, right?
Twerk for fun. What the fuck does that mean?
Bro,
You know what that means, fatty. Stop it.
I be trying my hardest, but they be making it fucking hard, man. Like
They make it too easy, in my opinion.
And you know the fuck the part, those two young puppy love, kid on the way. No, not kid on the way. They had the kid already. Top of the world. They had to do this shit right now. Can't stand that the people be happy, bro.
can't let it go. Can't let it rock
Never.
on.
Even when she was like, he been wanting a kid, she trying to let it be known like he wanted to have a baby with me. Like, why
With
you being
me, exactly. Can't let it go.
Right.
So this is the key. These are key takeaways, right? Ruby Rose. I don't know who y'all would consider more attractive, Ruby Rose or Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey is more attractive.
Haley.
Is Ellie the better looking?
No. You think about Chloe. Chloe looks better than Ruby Rose.
So let's do
but not
Chloe.
Haley.
Let's do Chloe, Ruby
Ruby
Rose,
and
the
Haley.
sister.
Haley is at the bottom. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The one that he has, Aaron. The one that he has is the awesome.
Yes.
Little Mermaid. Okay.
That's to the point, right? He had both of these women. He picked one to have a child with that would be perceived to be more of the wife type, and the other one's not. This is legit. This is basically what women can learn when they say a guy picks a wife, and he want to have fun with you. See,
because he'll never put Haley on OnlyFans. Just to let y'all know, he'll never start a OnlyFans.
there you
for
go.
her.
Now you're starting to tie the point because one, she would never be on OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Like he has an admiration and respect for her, not for her. Like you fun and you get me and all. You can tap into that side that's fun, but when it comes to what I think a woman's supposed to be, if that's you ain't that.
Yeah, Ruby Rose is fun for the night.
She don't respect herself in that way. So if she don't respect herself, how he supposed to respect someone if she respects herself?
Why do you don't think she respects herself?
She said she was basically already doing the OnlyFans content for free. He was just like, go make some money with it. You're literally shaking your ass and showing your because she do way worse on Twitter than she
A
would
man
on
had to tell
Instagram.
her to do that.
But wait, two
So
things.
he like you might as well just put it on for the money because you already doing the do for free.
But wait, two things. Think about this. See, when men move on, y'all spiteful as hell. Why did she say his name? She could have said one of my ex put me on to that. Yeah, got me involved.
One of your exes, exactly. You did not have to say that man's name.
Thank you. Y'all gotta pay attention to these.
They asked him directly. She asked him directly about. No, you're right. No, she brought him up.
They said
She
how
brought
you
him
started
up.
your OnlyFans.
Nah, she brought him up.
Like DDG got started my OnlyFans.
My ex DDG. She ain't had to say his name.
She knew what she was doing when she did that.
Women don't even claim they have exes. You ask a woman how many exes. I ain't never dated them niggas. I wasn't never with them. Never claim their exes.
Sherelle, that's you. There's only you, Sherelle. There's only you.
Hey, somebody put it in the chat. They said like Luna's husband put her on OnlyFans.
Damn.
Okay. I keep getting lost on who Luna is now. I remember.
Okay.
That Bull says it doesn't matter because women that say that do
anal.
Ain't okay. Jesus Christ, man. That's sad. I can't read that like that. And suck
duck.
Anyways, damn.
Shout out to Lexi.
Did I read Red Pill Red? He says,
boy, y'all just, ever since that beef policy disappeared, y'all niggas have been shooting shit like what Lil Wayne said. These guys been looking for bars and come in there ammo loaded, just letting it go, bro.
I missed it.
I know you did because Fatty be slick with it. But the
It's
Red Pill
having fun.
Ranger, the Red Pill Ranger for the $5 all says, I was young is my favorite excuse. Then you do the math, and they was 28 at the time. Like, bitch, that's a whole damn adult.
Oh, wait. But see, haven't y'all heard? Because Sherelle was talking about how the girl on the phone was trying to push old boy off, and I've been hearing guys can't just give a compliment and leave you alone. If you smile, it's problematic, right? Oh, so if you smile at a guy, he don't think you into him. He can't just say something and let it be. I saw this video and I saw some brothers, and they didn't have no problem with that at all. I watched the whole video.
Yeah, but a lot of it is game, Aaron. No, Oh, sorry, Precious.
Hey, she blushing. She blushing.
We been seeing that down
Oh
the
my
road.
God, John, nigga, you married? God damn, she fine.
See, from what I saw, there was acknowledgement. She fine. She waved. And they left her alone. They didn't run her down or things like that.
No cat calling. Just
Men
hey,
do this all the time.
Yeah, but again, there's just more propaganda to make it look like men are just these. Again, women want sex just as much, if not more, than men do. That's the secret. Once you figure that out, man, a lot of the stuff that they put out here is
Liar.
projection. I mean, hey.
No, you are not going to
I
convince me
thought
that the
that
one.
men had testosterone and that made y'all sex drive higher than ours. It made y'all want
Women
to
have
have sex more.
testosterone.
So the biology
That,
was wrong.
So sexual
No.
drive is different from you actually wanted to get like the thing, because you can have like the impulse to want sex, but you can not act on it. Women might not have the same drive, but they act on it when they like the guy enough. When they want the dude, they want the dude. There's no waiting 3 days, 30 days rule. They go straight to the point.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, so a
testosterone is
woman
more
could walk
so
in
in
a
the.
room of 100 men and maybe she'll feel that way about 10 men. And a man will walk in a room with 100 women, and if he can have sex with every last woman in there, he will.
No, he
For the
won't.
most part.
No, he won't. He would still pick. He would still
They
pick
literally have
the
a
best of the best.
song that says, "I wish I could every girl in the world."
Of course, you gonna use Lil Wayne. Just you cheating. That's from your hometown. Yeah.
I
You
sure
gonna use Young Money? Wow.
I sure am. You know that.
But nah, I mean, you still like again. Everybody staying away from the booger wolves, Sherelle. You just because you can don't mean you have to. So most dudes, if he walks into a
No,
room with
you
100
will, because
women,
you feel like you get the results, and that's the same thing. Anybody understands that people harbor what they lack. Like if you have an abundance of something, you don't appreciate it in the same way as somebody who has it in a deficit. So if it's a man who don't get to smash a bunch of women all the time or bad all the time, if he gets the opportunity to just smash 100 women in the club, yeah, he most likely gonna smash them.
no, he's still not. He's still not going to because again, he's not going to be physically be able to do it. So what he's going to do is he's going to
Jay Prince
still
would
have a
smash every
selection
last
process.
one of them.
That's Jay
So Jay Prince
Prince.
He's
would
not.
smash
You
all
gonna
of them.
use Jay
That's what
Prince?
I'm
Well,
Are
talking
you
damn.
about.
serious?
Okay, that's what we're gonna
That
use
person
because
is.
it's more
Come
than
on, you
one
can't.
Are
Jay
you
You got.
serious?
Prince.
Yeah, you
It's a
can't
bunch
use
of
the
Jay
mentally
Princes in the
challenged.
world.
No, it's
Okay.
not a bunch of
Wow, here we
those.
go.
It's
The
not a
argument's
bunch.
gone. She
Never
used
That's
Jay
the
mind.
Prince as
minority.
the
Right
example.
there is kind of doing the beef thing. I forgot.
That's the minority. Those special people don't exist like that. Just think back when you was in high school. They had a very, very small class with 2 teachers.
She said Jay Prince. I'm done.
Yeah, no, don't ever use that nigga.
That is literally the worst example of a black male that you could use for this example.
I did not.
He didn't say shit. He didn't say shit.
I
Fatty
didn't
didn't say
cause
shit.
this, Shiggy.
Fatty
Why
didn't say
you-
shit. Fatty didn't say nothing. Fatty's free. Sherelle free. brought that up. Yeah, Sherelle
Thank
brought up her
you.
friend. She
Thank
brought
you,
up
thank
her disabled friend.
Thank you. Because I'm not here to do the wrong thing.
So Sherelle, like,
Fatty
let me
didn't say
give a
nothing.
better
Fatty
example,
didn't say
Sherelle. Let me give a better example.
Cheeky didn't say anything either.
So if you had Urkel, right? Everybody's seen Family Matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had Urkel and you put him in the club with 100 females, Urkel is not gonna smash all the women. He's still gonna be selective about the women he's gonna try to smash or whatever the case may be.
I'm sorry, but niggas do be remembering girls that turn them down. They will turn them down in return. Like,
No,
you
That's
You
fair.
wasn't fucking with me then. Now you ain't gonna be fucking with me.
No,
That's
that's
crazy because Urkel still married Laura at the end, even
That's
though that
almost
other
every
girl
rap
loved him
song.
so much.
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
was a
that's
TV show though.
That's almost every
But you
written
brought the TV
story.
show up.
Well. Now, Cheeky. Remember you just played that video, right? It made me think of this one. This one. Listen to this.
What's your age?
I'm 42.
I'm almost 29.
Are you both single?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
My ex decided that when we moved to Miami, he liked the Latina flair and recently married the 28-year-old Cuban mistress.
Hater. I just want to acknowledge that.
What does that have to do with you being single?
No, look, listen, hater, Latina flair. I ain't never even heard such hate. You can smell it in the air, right? But no, there's more. I just had to say hater. Hey, hater.
How'd that make you feel?
Not so great in the beginning, but now that I'm free, I'm kind of loving it. The MILF vibe is very real.
But do you think it was easier for him to find a younger, hotter girl than it is for you to find an older, richer man?
I mean, I'm not looking for older or richer right now. I'm looking for whatever, appeases my appetite at the moment. But of course, it's, for him, I think it was easier because I was also pregnant at the time with our third child. Co-parenting is good. I finally met the wife. She's lovely. She loves my babies. And so we're trying to kind of do the whole blended family thing.
What's your age?
She next to him?
Bro, she's a nag.
Right next to her? That would be a twist.
Jesus Christ. That lady got all the antidepressants. She taking all of them.
100%. She's a nag. You can tell.
I don't get that. I'm lost.
Do you guys think that she could the ex? Imagine that this girl dates Fatty, right? A very eligible bachelor, all that, right? Do you think the way she talk about her baby daddy, that her baby daddy could fuck any time he wanted?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hands down.
Yes.
She got 3 kids by him.
Yes.
But did y'all hear what else she said?
I'm looking for anything that piques my appetite is scary. That's crazy.
So mind you, he had to marry her, give her kids. Now, like the video you played earlier, I'm just like them. No. Why I gotta be different? I'm not special. No. Just let me. She back on that.
Yeah, she belongs to the streets.
Man, oh man. What do you say?
Whoa. MC Heavy says what?
I agree with her.
GVGville says, I don't understand the video. Please explain. And then MC Heavy Tit says, JP said on his show today that Fantastic said he was jealous of him.
I agree with her.
What?
Fantastic is insecure about J Prince.
I
I'm not
agree.
even finna entertain this shit, man. I'm not gonna participate in this.
Good. You know what? That was a shit test, and I'm glad you didn't participate. You
MC Heavy Tits. Yeah, your name is your That's your problem. You get away.
so you gonna take it out on her? You gonna take it out on her though?
Get away.
Name says it all.
I'm talking about.
She get away with shit because of some tits. Because
You can't handle J Prince. Now you go with a woman. Look at the black man.
Like, come on now. Like, you gonna come at her because she didn't do that?
We got smoke.
Yeah, you good.
That's crazy. Okay, Aaron. Is it about that time, dog? I think it's about that time. I ain't gonna hold you. It's about that time, boy. It's hitting at 1 o'clock over here. You 3 hours behind, so you get the luxury of just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Not me, sir. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, we about to go ahead and hit that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I've noticed? I've noticed that DJ Hamps allows final words. I want to try to implement that.
I lied. Word to my mother. I'm willing to go all out with everybody. Everybody. Step outside. I don't give a fuck who got a problem. I'm here in Bronx River right now. Y'all don't like me because of what I said. Let's go. Let's go.
Weeze. Oh, I think I forget. Did you do that yourself or?
Y'all kept me up here because y'all wanted to end the show with me. That's so sweet. I appreciate y'all.
That
You
wouldn't,
as a
but
family.
well, when it's the ABC show, we'll do that.
The
All right.
ABC.
So, oh my bad. I didn't mean to drop
The
you while you was
B, but
talking,
I'm
boys.
not the B. I'm not the B. I'm C. It's an
You
ACC
are.
show.
You be the B, I guess. I don't know.
I be the B.
All right.
Yeah,
Bees in the trap. All right, guys. This is it. It's the end of the dojo. I hope you all have learned a lesson. All right. I sure enough did. I made MS Best upset. It don't take much. All you gotta do is start speaking a little bit of blue pill. This nigga's typing hard, the keyboards is breaking and shit. I'm like, this nigga called me pathetic. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we were just cool 2 seconds ago. But what's going on? It's not that serious. I promise you. Okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to challenge some thoughts up here. Okay. That's how we get better. The moment I say some blue pill shit, he is over. I mean, like, he pathetic. Damn, homie. You on mute, guy.
Yeah, no, shout out to Fatty. This guy is you know what? Now I got some throwaway clips for the show tomorrow.
Yes, and you know what's so great about like us doing this, especially me being like the one that is deciding when the show ends. I don't got to worry about you being tired. It's like a good, like, you know what happened with what used to happen with Fight Club is you'd be the main one staying up till like 4 a.m. And I'm sitting there like, this man's still gonna do a show tomorrow on his own channel and then go back to Fight Club and do it. See, that's why and they was trying to tell us that male friendship is fucking shallow. Man, I'm saving your life. Do you realize they say the less amount of sleep you get, the earlier years you'll die? I'm literally saving this man's life. Because y'all not gonna bully me into staying up here. I don't give a fuck. When I say show over, guess what that means? The show is over. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. You can't send me any more money. Can't do anything.
Hey, we can't turn down no money now. You got to have a price. You got to have a price because they got extensions. Because I think they'd be like, how much to extend the show? I've seen that someplace. I don't remember.
They do. It's at Ham. Ham be doing that.
Oh, Ham do it. Okay, and
Ham be doing the last words things, and then niggas just take forever to say something. I'm like, I'm not stupid. You're not gonna get me with that. So it has been a pleasure. It has been a great time. We've explored some ideas. I've tried to push back on some other ideas, and now we're at the end, man. So appreciate you all for joining the dojo. For those who've joined GBG and are now part of the coalition, right? Thank you. For those who've sent super chats and cash apps, thank you. For the women who act like they don't like us, but they really like us because they just like us, thank you. Yeah. All right, man. Let's get out of here.
Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. Get rid of these niggas.